Hello everyone, welcome back to Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons.
That's not us.
That's wrong.
Shit, that's the wrong game!
I'm a voice actor in Sonic.
Welcome to Scripted Ghosts of
Yeah, we can't hold it.
For context, this is the third take of the intro, and we wanted to redo some stuff, and yeah, we're not going to mention when we think this will be uploaded, or what day it is today, because Let's go into the recap.
Continuity is an illusion, the internet full of lies, and we just broke everything about this intro.
We did. So last we left off on Ghosts of Saltmarsh, you guys were in the city of the Styes, halfway across the Forgotten Realms, because we're not in Saltmarsh anymore.
Because we're also in the middle of
I don't
the
think we're in
goddamn
Saltmarsh
continent.
anymore.
Yep,
Totally.
that was another thing we were talking about, was possibly retconning that, but we didn't, so we're still doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
You guys were in the Styes,
Who's
and you were
teacher?
trying to find out what, there was some lantern ghost mysteries, mysterious murder kind of going on throughout the streets, and you
It's
tracked
the
it down
ghost
to a bit of a conspiracy. Someone was wrongly executed, and people were still dying in the night. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
you guys investigated some of the murders and tracked them down to a warehouse, and in this warehouse was some strange creatures, manticores,
And Mr.
Slug,
Dory.
and Mr. Dory. This
We will never find out.
you will not find out. A strange individual, one of the council members of Saltmarsh, who lived in a room of pure humidity and had maggots spilling out of his mouth, and seemed to praise this mighty creature who served Tharizdun.
One curious detail, it seemed as though he required that he live in moisture.
Strange.
That's your future.
Isn't that strange?
Would you like the maggots now or later?
I'm staying down.
Maggots.
I'm staying
I have a
down
few in
here
my
for now
pocket.
until we can get this
You need
fixed. Thank you very much.
You guys, he told you the location of where this possible destruction of the Styes would come from, this holy kind of ritual that would take place.
We came here to worship with explosives.
Yes. So you made your way down to this abandoned part of the Styes and found this lair to this Aboleth by the name of Skothga, who served Tharizdun. An Aboleth who served a god. Very, very abnormal. So abnormal that a couple of Aboleths found out about Skothga and came here from the Endless Nadir to kill him. He was very injured and made his way towards his hideout when you guys busted on in, and he was like, whoa, hang on, maybe we can make a deal, until Tharizdun, the patron of Ayla and Rosalie, decided, nah.
So a quick spoiler tidbit, I'd just like you guys to speculate. Which two of us do you think are the Aboleths?
Huh?
What?
The plot thickens.
I get what you're
Regardless,
saying.
You guys slayed
Thank
Skothga, and he died in his own little bathtub.
Yeah, he's still right there and he smells bad.
He did, and unfortunately, at the cost of Sheena getting very
Cursed.
disease.
Disease. It's not
with
cursed.
the yummy
curse.
Aboleth
Transform.
mucus disease.
Yeah.
You don't have skin. You do,
It's a
but it's
membrane.
clear. So you just look like muscly eyeballs and teeth.
It's kind of like a third-degree burn, how it reaches down to the last membrane.
Yeah.
Never
And
really
air
processed
hurts.
exactly what that would look like.
So she looks
Pretty
terrifying.
nice. She looks like
Yeah.
like a medical diagram.
Yeah.
You can see all her muscles and shit.
You can see those weird like marshmallows in the boobs.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, she is wearing clothes.
She is wearing
so-
clothes.
That's got to be
She's
painful.
naked for no reason. Sheena, you are in that pool of water and decided, well, there's got to be something down here. So you swam along with Darren and
Yep.
I know.
Didn't we all go?
No, because
No.
we don't have ways for you guys to breathe right now.
You do. You have potions of
Yeah,
water breathing.
that's
you
right.
But
found
you
in the
guys
chest.
didn't go in.
That's right. It was the two of
Okay.
us and
I-
Ayla that went.
So,
I remember that.
as we come into the game,
Okay, then I won't.
Ayla, Sheena, and Darren, you guys are swimming.
Mr. DM, sir. I also recall, even though I swear D&D Beyond deletes my notes, I know what is required to fix Sheena. And we also know, but what is it? Because D&D Beyond.
Oh, you don't remember? Oh, it didn't write it down. Got it.
I swear that D&D Beyond
It does.
deletes- I have all the stuff about Skothgar, But I don't have anything about
His name's Skopka.
Scott. Sorry,
It's
Scoth
ska and goth mixed together.
My hubby has the Sil Lyre. I
He
forgot.
does.
He does, yeah. He's got a sweet bard item.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Just to also say,
I'm gonna start screenshotting every time I
yeah.
write
D&D
these
Beyond
notes
deletes
down.
notes for some reason. I stopped taking notes on it because
Sponsored by
I don't know
D&D
why.
Beyond.
I think it has to do with the fact that it's an online program, and I think the instances don't
Yeah,
save sometimes.
yeah.
is
You
what
have to
I'm
make
curious.
sure it's saved
Yeah,
when you
well-
exit
Yeah.
the.
Well,
Yeah,
and,
otherwise it just
and
deletes
part,
it.
part of the weird thing about it is that I've only ever had issues with it as Darren. Like my other characters, I feel like it always
It's
saves.
deleted one of my
You know,
characters
it
before.
must be heal or another disease curing spell of 6th level or higher.
Which none of us can do.
Which we
Right.
can't.
Which is the problem is that
Yes.
like a lesser restoration would normally do it, but
But-
for this
You
specifically,
have to cast like lesser restoration at
disease
6th level.
restoration
It's the
spell.
Cly Lyre,
Yeah, that's what
not
I said.
Sil. I said Sil.
You stupid.
So, dummy, get out.
Stupid.
Please.
There's also the Mac Fermid Saturn or something like that.
They are named after 7 bard colleges.
Was like my favorite magic item. I love class specific magic items.
Dude, honestly, the magic items in this specific campaign
I've been
kick
pretty
ass.
good. Yeah.
I love them.
Cool.
All right, so we continue on. Sorry.
The three of you, Darren, Ayla, and Sheena, are swimming deep in this very still, cold water, which we determine was salt water.
Mm-hmm.
So you swim further and further in, it gets darker and darker. Goes
Where-
on for a long period of time.
Are we in any specific spot on the map? Okay.
And as you keep moving into the abyss, it doesn't get any deeper, it doesn't get any higher. Straight, all of you keep going and going and keep going straight until it curves a little bit. Not like enough for you to notice, but not enough for it to be like too much of a curve.
Mm-hmm.
And you find an exit after about 10 minutes of swimming. And it opens up outwards. You see sand, and you see the endless, deep lake that leads out towards the ocean. From the ocean. You see the ocean before you.
Okay.
You see seaweed on the floor, on the ocean floor. You look up and you see the surface, maybe about 100 feet, 200 feet or so.
Why didn't he
Relatively-
retreat back here when he was going to lose?
I don't know if you had enough time.
And as you stare forward, you notice that there's something sitting out there in the ocean, directly in front of this place, maybe about 100, 200 feet or so. Similar to the Sahuagin fortress, a large spire coming out of the water. Not as big as the Sahuagin fortress, a bit smaller. And it sinks all the way to the ocean floor.
Does it come out of the ocean?
Yeah. It maybe about 50 feet of it whoop, come out of the top of the ocean. And then the rest of it, it's like an iceberg. It's just this huge thing underground. Now the Sahuagin one was maybe 8 times the size of this, and it was towered out of the water. This one is much smaller, and you just see it looming in the distance.
That's interesting.
We should get the others before we investigate something like that.
Definitely.
Should one of us go back, or should all of us? Doesn't
Um,
seem to be anything
There wasn't
directly
really
dangerous
anything
here.
in that tunnel. I don't know.
no, there
Or
definitely
do you
seems-
still have that stone?
I do. And I should have.
What stone?
The ascending stone. Did we have rested since then?
We could just tell him to come in. Go down the hallway.
Yeah, like you said. So I could just tell him. If we think that's the best course of action. Or we-
Kinda wanna keep a lookout for anything.
Yeah, but
As you're
What-
looking around deep in the ocean, you do see like a school of fish kind of swim by and then kind of swim off in the distance.
Do they seem to be acting normally? Okay.
I mean, this is something we can always come back to.
It
We
is.
just have to figure out what to do with me right now. 'Cause I can't quite get out of this water. Do we know which way the styes is from here? 'Cause I could just swim back to the styes.
Well, you can't go anywhere.
No, but I can at least be nearby.
Right, but I highly doubt they have anyone capable of casting magic to the degree that is necessary.
You know, we haven't asked around. There's been weird things here. Who knows? There's a aboleth in there.
I'm just wondering if there might be some
Apparently.
answers in that. It doesn't make sense. That's not a natural... Right? It's obviously not natural.
Nope.
It's not a
It looks like a
natural
man-made building.
building.
Yeah.
And yet it's so far underwater,
Yeah,
which
but-
makes no sense.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely want to look into it too. I just don't know if we have the ability to do that right now. I can't even get out of the water, let alone how much I've
it's-
gotten hit and
It's
all of
submerged
that.
completely.
Not completely, the 50 feet above. If it's the same thing with the Suican forces, the top part would be in air. The entrance is in air, unless we can find an underwater entrance.
Right, but I don't know how this how this disease affects you. I don't know if you'll be able to rest properly while you're like this.
It's better
I'd
to
rather
try.
not waste time.
I honestly think it's better to try right now. I want us all to die because we walk into another Sahuagin fortress unprepared.
This is definitely not... Whoa! Before I say that, does this look like it would be a Sahuagin style of creation? Like the Sahuagin would have made it?
Yeah.
Could I determine if it is...
Give me a nature check.
Yeah, kind of wanting to determine like it's kind of like a trivia night last night. Determine like the nationality of the
Yeah.
Of the
nature.
construction.
Yeah.
Okay,
We got our asses
Crit.
kicked at trivia night last night.
Crit?
crit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
By ass kicked, I mean we got third place, but it was still kind of bad for us.
Third out of like 9,
Yeah.
so it wasn't bad.
Well, we usually get.
Apparently, they always
Not
get
to,
first.
Not to toot my own
Burt
horn, but we
Reynolds'
usually
ghost.
get first. Burt Reynolds
Yeah,
ghost.
it's my dad's team, but we joined up with them and we go with them every night. And the team is called Burt Reynolds Ghost. Shout out to I think his name was Landon. Was there the other night?
Oh,
I
yeah.
went over and bought some beers, and this guy covered for me, and I was like, "Who's that?" And he just bought our beers, and I turned around
Yeah.
and he was like, "Hey, I love your videos," and I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
Thanks, man. So yeah. Anyways, okay. Crit. So this was not built by Sahuagin. It looks man-made, and from the structure and what you can tell, you've seen these before outside of Saltmarsh, actually. Though they don't tower up like this. So you notice two things about it, and you immediately identify what it is. It is a holy place, first of all. You can tell that it is some sort of temple. However, it wasn't originally a temple. It was transformed into a temple. You don't know why. And it once was a mining facility, like a dig site.
Do I notice any symbols on the building?
You're too far away.
Okay.
But it is a dig site that was turned into a religious building.
Okay.
100% man-made.
Like an oil rig
You-
almost.
Almost like an oil rig, but more of a big stone structure built underwater rather than. That's the other thing you notice. It was not built underwater. It was definitely built above water and then sunk.
Sunk.
It's maybe about a decade old. It was built about a decade ago.
That's not that old, man.
No, it's not.
When
Which is why it's very clearly man-made.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, that's okay.
when did Tharizdun get released? What Firewatch Tower? Firewatch Island. We had that letter. It's a temple.
But I don't know if that's the same thing because Tharizdun
Rosalie has the letter.
has been with Ayla for no about as long.
About 10 years.
I don't know. How long have you been hearing him?
That seems right for the
About 10 years.
the age of the corrosion from this being underwater. It makes sense.
Whoa. Are you saying Tharizdun is in there?
Not that he's in there, but that it's a temple to him. It was converted for some reason.
His connection to him.
I don't
There's a
feel
lot of
anything.
there's a few of these underwater near Saltmarsh. Maybe you've seen them before. I don't know. Maybe swimming back that one time. But it definitely sank. It wasn't built underwater, and it was definitely man-made. We need to go back. Rosalie has that letter.
I don't think we should go any further with everybody else.
Yeah, I agree. So, we heading back or are we calling? Still questions.
Well, I don't want to go forward completely. What I'm wondering is, should one of us stay here to monitor? That's more my question.
Well, if we're going back, what are we doing? The people who go back not monitoring.
Read the letter, determine the date that Tharizdun was released.
I think we should all go back and decide. I don't think that place is going anywhere.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right.
3 of you back into the tunnel
Mhm.
and swim back. Cyrus, Bayleaf, and Rosalie.
I'm just probably making some extremely intricate flame with my gloves.
Bayleaf is playing some tunes on the lyre, trying to figure it out and attune to it.
He's
You do
already got
anything,
there.
Rosalie?
How long have they been gone?
10 minutes.
Can I roll my regeneration dice?
Oh, okay. How
Stupid
much,
ring.
Is it every 1 minute?
It's every 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes?
Every
You
10
can do
minutes.
two or-
1d6 every 10 minutes.
You can roll me 2d6.
Yeah, a little bit of health.
I'd say it's
It's
Need
not,
it.
yeah.
It's pretty good.
roll 2 ones.
Yep.
Makes sense. Ah.
Sounds about right.
sorry, Tyler.
No, totally, absolutely. It's hilarious.
Hey, you need it. 1-1. Oh,
I was like,
that was perfect
What are you
timing.
doing, Rosalie?
Taking a little rest. Not a short rest, just sitting,
Just chilling.
chilling.
just like put your, like your. If
Just
you
chill
have
for
a hat
about-
down, you put it over your
I
eyes.
chill for about 20 minutes until the water in the back kind of breaks and you see Darren
Tyler, roll again.
step out along with Ayla. Gina does not.
You see China like at the edge of the surface.
Just-
probably. That letter.
Did you
Right.
find his toilet?
Worse.
What's worse than
There's something out there.
You know you can bring your head up,
I
right?
can't breathe out there.
All right.
It's fine. I can explain it.
You do it, please.
It is impossible to hear Gina.
It's like.
You can hear something.
Do you have the letter from Firewatch?
yeah, somewhere.
Can you find it?
The video game.
I believe it's over there.
I have a cat on my lap.
Well,
You want to go grab it, Tyler?
I'm sorry, Moose. Oh.
We just needed Rosalie to be.
I don't think.
might be it.
I don't think. It's
No,
that
that's one of Mr. Dory's.
Just bring the entire box over. We can rifle through it because we have all of the letters.
Thank you, Shaggy.
Beetle and Grooms. Run by, what's his name?
Matthew Lillard.
Beetle?
Matthew Lillard. Who's in
He's in Scream.
and Scooby-Doo the movie.
What the fuck is in this?
Getting kind of
I
woozy
watched them
here.
religiously.
Oh.
Huh? You watched what?
I'm like
Those Scooby-Doo movies.
literally
Oh.
just grabbing
Oh,
it. And
there's a
like,
whole monster
Scream
manual.
is one of
That's
my
part.
favorite-
That's part of the reason why it's
what the
heavy.
fuck is
I
this?
can take that. That's Darren's notes.
Yeah, probably honestly. Oh look, the adventures. Probably shouldn't see
I'll go through
these.
those.
Maybe it's
Random
not in
note.
there.
Remember those?
No.
The big dick.
Pretty sure it's that green one right there.
Which green one?
The one that's
The one
colored
that
green.
you threw on the table right there. Nope. Tyler's got it. Pretty sure it's that one. No, it's not.
No.
Give me the box. Give me the box.
Oh, there's another green one.
Or
Wait,
no.
is it?
It's that one.
Oh,
Is this one?
I think so.
No, that's the dead sailor's note. His journal.
I haven't seen
Did
that.
we find that on the island?
Pretty sure it's from Firewatch Island.
Oh yeah, I guess. That's a journal page.
Yeah, it is. But I'm just.
That's all I've got in here, so I think it has to be that journal entry.
The journal
Unless
piece?
it's this one.
Can we see?
No, I don't think we've had that one yet. Yeah, we haven't. We haven't.
No, this isn't something we've ever seen before.
We fought them off, but experienced
Chief Goggle Agur
the
of the Hidden
experienced
Depths.
among us know the enemy retreated.
I don't even know what this is for.
No, this one doesn't talk about the boat.
Can someone give us a rundown?
I can find it. Was it on Firewatch Island?
I thought it was.
Yeah, because it was talking about what happened with that ship.
Our worst fears are confirmed. Virgil has brought word of disaster. A war galley fully loaded with pirates.
Yeah.
approaches
It is
from
the
That
one
one.
southwest.
Colton's
That's
holding
that
up.
right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
What? That's this?
Yep,
Let me
yes
see.
it is.
I can't find it on here. I'm looking
Me
through the whole.
It's
Okay.
one of the last ones.
Nope. This isn't it. This is salvage operation.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Can you check the black table back there?
Well, you just started reading it.
Yeah, it might be over
I could, but also there could be a prop that you guys can do.
Okay.
Just kind of
Yeah.
flipping through and seeing if anything was in between the pages.
It's not in Spencer's little nest.
No dice.
Alright. Our worst fears are confirmed. Virgil has brought word of disaster. A war galley fully loaded with pirates approaches from the southwest. That's it. That's it.
Found
Miracle,
it.
miracles. Or worst fears are confirmed. Yep.
Yep. Our worst fears are confirmed is the beginning of it.
Yeah. Our worst fears are confirmed. Virgil has brought word of disaster. A war galley fully loaded with pirates approaches from the southwest. It flies the flag of the raiders and bears the name of the cursed ship Temerat. We must prepare for what feeble defense we can muster. Woe to the folk of the coast at the approach of this bloody tide.
I imagine that's what you guys did too. You're just rummaging through all your things. Where is that note?
Yeah.
Miracle of miracles, the Storm Lord has answered the pleas of our illustrious chaplain. A furious storm blew in from the open sea and swept the galley to its doom, but I believe that the vessel went down near the pit of hatred, an ill-starred undersea chasm 2 miles southwest of Firewatch Isle. This does not bode well, for there is said to be a passage to the source of indeterminable evil that was long ago sealed away. If the wreckage should rupture the wards, terrible darkness might be unleashed. I must mount an expedition to the sunken hulk and make sure all is well. A fell wind blows this evening. I fear the wards on the rift have been broken. I must set out first thing in the morning to inspect the wreckage. There's no date on this. I assume there's not a date on the...
Ages ago.
Could I? Any of you guys know writing better than I do? Be able to tell how old this paper is?
It's good at forging shit, but I don't know how old the paper is.
How do you tell how old paper is?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys.
And we don't have an answer. Why does it matter?
Because I'm pretty sure I found maybe the original temple that Thar was done, but I'm trying to figure out
Mentioned in there?
the sunken hole, the ship
The sunken
that
hole,
broke
yeah.
that broke the seal. I'm trying to figure out when that happened.
The one we dropped the coin slot into?
Yes.
Well, we did find the desecrated skeletal bodies of all those pirates that fell down there.
Right.
So,
But we need to know when it happened. If it happened,
specifically the date.
If
If
it-
we sail out of the temple, will it sink?
well, it's already sunk.
Then
The
we're
temple
good.
itself stands straight
That's-
underwater.
Never mind. Why do we need the date?
I want to confirm
Why?
that happened about 10 years ago because you two have a very large connection, wanted or unwanted, with Tharizdun. And if we're going to be walking into the initial source of his power, I would like to be aware of it.
Say we're aware. What's that change?
We still have to go
We
in
can
there.
prepare differently.
All right, explore the two paths to me.
We ease our way in
Mm-hmm.
and know what to look for. We have a better idea of
If it's stars,
For
then
symbols,
it's stars. Then we
notes.
don't know who it is. Yeah.
Hey,
Moose, come here, bud. I had to get up. I'm sorry. Come here.
Still connects to when you started.
So we dropping
Feeling
down
it.
in there and going to that tower or what?
I think we have to. I think it's the only choice that we have at this point.
Never have to do anything. Unless
Right,
the captain
but-
says so.
Well, we need. I don't know how this disease will affect China.
Do you think that
There might be an answer
we
in there.
solve the problem?
I don't know. This temple is a variable I didn't expect. I didn't think there would be a
I think
temple
Skafka
to.
had more plans,
That would make sense.
and I don't think that he was the one that was going to destroy this place. He didn't sound like he was going to do it.
It sounded crazy. He's got Mr. Dory. It sounded like he was about to make the whole place go boom.
What if he was right?
Right about what?
What if Tharizdun?
He wasn't right.
No. What if Tharizdun really does want to destroy this place? But
I don't know who that is.
Tharizdun?
I've
The
heard the
god,
name.
the
He's some big
demigod.
evil guy, but
right. But what if he did want to destroy it, and the only reason why he was mad at this Aboleth is because the Aboleth just wanted his power. What if he really did hear that? What if he really did hear that the styes would be destroyed, and he thought, I'll do it myself and get this power for myself by doing it?
Tharizdun is an ancient being. I knew him. Me and my acolytes knew him as the gray old, just the old, the deep one, not the gray old one, the deep one. He is a mysterious entity. He is
So if
known
you're
for
mad,
lurking
made you
and
put a
having his
bunch of-
minions and having his minions do his will, and his will is always mysterious. But they've always existed, and they've always followed him. Some
does
say
he break
cre-
shit a lot?
Does he break things? Well, not in my experience.
Well, then this is all speculation. You got anything to back it up, or are we just going in there and testing the the waters?
What does your tome say? You used to have a tome of his, yes? Or your leader did.
I
Was there
never
ever
had a
anything?
tome.
There was never any stories of sinking islands, of like everything will eventually be underwater or
The
something to
only
that
frightening
effect.
thing was those that angered him or those that opposed him would be pulled into the depths. Never heard from again.
Well,
Sounds like we need to investigate this,
Yep.
or we might be doomed.
that's the conclusion you're drawing, and I'm here for pay. So, I mean, we're all here, we're all going. It's
True.
not like we're backing out now.
Bayleaf kind of squints his eyes and he turns. He says, "We're getting paid."
With the gratitude of the stars and whatever. You know what? What's the girl's name?
Ayla?
Ayla. You were like stockpiling gold for
God,
the deep one, right?
yeah, we.
Cyrus, you can make up as many excuses as you want.
No,
I-
I'm getting to something. Give me just a second, Ayla.
This is Bayleaf.
Yeah, I know he's
Oh, Ayla,
redirecting.
huh?
You were stockpiling some crazy amount of gold for that deep one, right?
Hmm.
And we're
Yeah,
going to a
he-
different temple of the deep one.
Well, I don't know if he even said this, but I know that our
Jesus.
high priest told us that we should stockpile the gold and give it to him. Though with all the corruption that happened with him and Chemo.
Well, there's some corruption here with this big stinky guy that's floating at the surface of the water. So, if he was
All right.
crazy, your guy was crazy,
I felt
they're
compelled to
collecting.
kill
all right.
him.
I'm
Alright.
drawing conclusions. They're
Okay.
collecting gold. We're gonna get that.
Okay.
That
What
makes
about
me happy.
this? We're walking into a temple. In this temple, there might be riches. You and Bayleaf can split whatever I would make.
I've been paying Bayleaf.
Sound fair?
Just so you know, Jacob. Every time we get money, I split it 6 ways.
Should be.
Yeah.
Really would be like, what the fuck am I?
Sound fair?
Why is he bitching
Sure.
about money?
People
Yeah,
that
fair
always
enough.
bitch about money.
I'm
That
just
way-
saying there's probably gonna be something down there. But
Yeah.
if this is some religious fulfillment, there's some nomadic thing you gotta do.
Look,
Let's
I'm
get
just,
the hell down there.
What do you
I'm
think, Eddie?
just
Popping
here.
off the ring, putting
Okay.
it away.
I'm just here because at this point, looks like their answers and a way for us to keep a city of people from dying.
Here, have some
There's a couple people in there that are important to me. So
ASMR.
if we can stop them from dying and fill our wallets fat, I have no objections. And I don't like
Alright.
wasting time. My ring's off. We got the potions, right?
I don't have a hold of them. I don't exactly need them.
We probably have them.
Yeah, somebody has them. I don't know. Rosalie,
We had
you.
6 of them,
I'm
right?
sure there's 6.
Yep, 6.
If you want, I can put 3 of them in the.
Syringes.
I mean, it's just
syringes.
those 2 that need one.
Probably good
That's right. You have the
precaution.
cap.
For now. China
Well,
can just.
I can
have
put
the
3 in the syringes in case we heal China and she needs a
Like
stab in the side.
Unless you miraculously learn how to, cast
Take
6
a
level
swig
spells.
and dive in.
I'm not gonna learn that, but
You just drink one and dive.
Mhm.
Bayleaf will also take one and dive in.
I'm gonna.
As you guys are discussing.
what the fuck, Edward?
What do you do?
He
Scratchy?
tried to jump up
Well,
onto
now
me,
it's back.
and because he was trying to jump up onto me, he just clawed into my leg completely, trying
Yeah.
to get up onto me.
He probably.
There you go.
Come here. I'll pick you up. You don't gotta claw my entire thigh.
Oh, I was gonna fall.
6 out of 7 studies prove that every office is twice as productive with 6 cats in it.
Yeah.
Yes. We have 4.
We need 2 more.
Yes.
As the 2 of you dive down,
That was a joke.
Bayleaf kind of swims off a little bit away from China, who's down there just like stuck down here. And he brings you over. And he says,
I think you're keeping track of the potions.
he says,
I did do that with 3 of those.
and he kind of turns.
Yeah.
He almost kind of whispers, but I'm not going to whisper. And he says, you know I don't believe that.
Believe what?
Cyrus. And he kind of spins around you a bit. I think you're here for more reasons than just money and saving a couple friends. All the people that you've met. Everything that I've seen from you. And he kind of points down towards the rest of the people and points down. And he kind of points in the chest. You like this? There's plenty of jobs out there that we could take and get away from all of this. Maybe you don't take that.
We've spent a lot of time with them. I feel like they kind of need a kick in the pants, and I really just want to see this through. They're all troubled by it. And frankly, that troubled me. If we all get peace of mind at the end of this, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll die if I need to.
I admire that. He kisses you.
And we do that thing from The Shape of Water where we both kiss.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody else, I assume you put some into syringes.
I do. 3 of them.
Okay.
I do a quick once over of Darren and Ayla
Yeah.
to see if they're at all affected by being in the water, like from the nasty residue
goop.
of the aboleth.
The film, the whole
Like when they get into the water?
No, when they come out of the water.
Oh, it doesn't look like it. Like China has like translucent skin.
Yeah.
She's very clearly looks like wrong. They look normal.
might be like a psionic casting causes that.
Put my little cap on.
You
Get in
have
the
the cap
water.
of water breathing. As the Rosalie dives into the water, a little bubble appears around her
Oh, nice.
her face, and you can breathe. And the 2 of you can naturally
We
breathe
totally
water.
screwed up already.
And I'm just like sitting cross-legged underwater.
What?
There's no press for time. We've been long rest.
Oh well.
Mm-hmm. That's
And
what I was
well,
suggesting.
you
but
can do reconnaissance, and if it's too dangerous, you can always back out. And you
Hopefully.
all dive into the water and swim your way along. Swim for about 10 minutes down this path, slowly inching ever further. Roll me a d6.
Do we have any healing potions?
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Here's the
I
thing.
gave you a greater one.
Hey,
A what?
A potion of greater healing last game.
Oh, it's right here. Okay, cool.
Here's the
I have
thing.
2 of them.
Darren isn't aware if there's a press for time or not because of that,
During that lull, Jacob, I would.
which is why he's so
I'm
pushy.
gonna take a couple of greater healing potions.
Go for it. You put it in your hands and cup it and then like drink all the
No,
water.
this was like while we were chilling.
Oh, got it. Okay. No problem.
Problem.
No problem.
underwater drinking.
Good, good.
That happens in critical role. It's really funny. Not.
Yeah.
She's trying to drink from her flask. Are you missing dice?
Yes,
now?
I am. I dropped it.
It is go
It's in the middle of the.
Oh yeah, it's. But I
Is it? Oh, no. Spencer got it.
I got it with my breath.
the best way to get stuff off the floor. Your foot.
Foot. That one's not sharp
I'm just
either.
doing math. You don't need to.
No, no worries. I'm just making sure. And you guys breach the end of the tunnel, and it opens up towards the ocean. You see floating seaweed. You occasionally see some fish swim by. You see the sandy.
Cheeks.
You see the sandy ocean floor, and off into the distance, about 100 feet or so, 200 feet, is this looming tower, similar to that of the Sahuagin fortress, smaller, much smaller. And you just see this opening on the bottom. Very large tunnel-like opening, similar to the opening
Underwater?
you're in now. Underwater.
Hey Logan, can I just say that you're very, very right? I've had sovereign glue for a while, and I have not found one use for it.
It's so
I
dumb.
haven't found anything useful to do with it.
Mhm.
I'm like looking at what I have right now, and I'm like, that wouldn't make any sense. That's useless.
Do
You
you have
actually could have used it in Tamarot's Fate.
I didn't
It
have it yet
specifically
there.
says you can you know the little hole that that is making all the demons come out of that
Oh
you
my
guys put
God.
the coin slot into. A way that you can stop it, and the book specifies, is you can sovereign glue it.
I don't think I had it.
Can glue dry underwater?
This
Sovereign
glue
glue
can.
Awesome glue because it's magic glue.
I
Sovereign
believe
glue
it
can.
technically can, but it just floats up.
Yeah.
And then it
Is
solidifies.
there any like iconography or anything on the outside of it? Some
I assume you
symbols?
swim closer then.
Yes.
And that's what I'm looking for is
can
anything that.
Or with
technically-
my devil sight, which
you
I
use
have.
it in tandem with simulacrum or some sort of strong illusion spell, you can convene with someone evil, put both of you in a room, and then talk for a long time, seal the door shut, the simulacrum dies, they're in there forever.
Oh,
Big oof.
That's about it.
okay. Ooh.
That's about it. Just a really easy way to fucking murder someone.
Yeah.
It's the card from the Deck of Many Things that walks you
Exactly.
on a demiplane.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys begin to swim closer. And as you get closer and closer, what's your devil's sight? It's just dark vision.
I can see in
Magical
magical and dark
Oh.
darkness. Up to
Warlocks.
120 feet. Whoa.
Well, did you have regular dark vision?
Give me a religion
Huh?
check.
Never mind. I'm
Yeah, I
good.
have dark vision and magical dark
Okay.
vision. A what?
Give you a what?
Religion.
Religion check. If anybody wants to try to decipher the iconography on the outside of this thing, give
Yeah?
me a religion check.
Can I have?
I assume
Can you have
Ayla.
advantage is what you just said? No.
I assume
Yes.
Ayla would
I
also
have-
attempt it.
I
She
didn't.
wants to.
I didn't.
I'm gonna say we all want to because
Not my wheelhouse.
15.
On my wheelhouse.
He has a -1, he wouldn't care.
Oh, this
Holy shit, dude.
Play
Writings.
your characters, boy. Yeah.
we're doing good.
Or
21.
Some kind of weird god shit.
It's the highest I can roll without a
You know
crit.
what? This is probably the Tharizdun.
Did Ayla do
It's
good?
fucking, he's fucking
Yeah.
right.
That makes sense.
Which is not unusual.
I mean, it makes sense for Ayla to roll well. You're not in this
Yeah.
category.
Except China has a better modifier.
For
Apparently.
religion?
Yeah.
Weird.
Ayla-
Oh, because wisdom.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
Religion is
Religion's
intelligence.
It's intelligence.
That also makes sense.
Okay. 21.
21.
That'd be well read.
China got a 7. Ayla got a 16.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Nothing. All right. Everybody knows this. You see symbols too. Except for China doesn't know this, unfortunately. She goes, oh, scribblies. You see lots of curved writings, iconography chiseled on the outside of this building, almost like this very beautiful art piece, kind of circling around the outside of the stone.
China. Ooh, neat.
You see pictures of fish. You see carvings of waves, and everybody sees that. And you know from the carvings and the waves, this is Proken, god of the
Oh.
sea.
Yeah.
Proken?
Broken.
Yes. Proken, however you want to say it. However, you know some of it's wrong, Darren. Some of it is different. Some of the iconography is backwards. There's some additives to it, some tentacles. And that doesn't really show up for the two of you. You just don't notice it. You're just like, oh yeah, that's vaguely broken. You're aware it's corrupted. It's shifted
There's an
and changed.
upside.
Does it look like it was added, or does it look like it was
Magically altered.
magically altered?
Yes.
That's dope.
Tharizdun.
Tharizdun.
Well, you would know the deep one, but now that you know the deep one is Tharizdun, now you're aware it's Tharizdun. Did you say the deep? Tharizdun.
Well, I wasn't wrong. Definitely to Tharizdun, but not originally. You see, point at it. Not normally religious folk, but every family needs to have a belief in something, and the Rumoses believe in Kraken. And I know that this iconology is not right. No tentacles.
What's a Kraken?
It's the god of the sea. No tentacles. You see how the fish are under and not over the waves? It doesn't make sense. It should be
You don't know
exiting the
Kraken?
water.
Never heard broken, see. And my token. Never heard that? Nope.
I got faith in people. And a lot of
Sing that
these
song all the
tentacles,
time.
Magically altered.
they kind of look like the scribblings we saw in that asylum. That crazy dude.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
we told you about that.
Yeah, you told us about it.
There was like a...
Do you know
If my
who?
ship is broken, oh my broken. Sorry.
Oh, my
Threw me off
broken,
course.
please guide thee.
Shit. No, there was like a tentacle thing, and it was like in chains to another thing, and it was like going after the styes.
Yeah, Tharizdun wants to destroy the dice.
No shit.
Then why did he want us to kill Skafka?
He's a weird dude.
Unless
Didn't he
I
say
don't want
through?
to argue with that.
I mean,
Didn't he say through one of you two that all that Skafka wanted was his power? I told you, what if he really did hear from Tharizdun, but he thought, I'm just going to take the power of a demigod for myself by doing this.
He wasn't a true believer.
He wasn't a true believer. He just wanted power.
You know something funny about that?
He wants to do it himself.
We're not true believers, and that guy's dead now.
Yeah, but we're with two people that are vessels of, if not true believers of.
I think he's giving
I'm a
power to
vessel
the wrong
for-
people.
Rum.
I won't argue with that.
Warlock of Rum.
new patron pack, rum.
Eldritch Blast. It's just a spat of beer.
It's like a drunken master.
I definitely think
It's just called Tot.
I definitely think if there's going to be anywhere that you guys are going to find your answers, it's going to be in this temple.
Unlikely.
Well, then let's go.
You did say that before we came here.
Yes, but I'm even more sure now.
Is your thing that you said last time still apply?
What if
I assume it
I
does.
start to try to kill you to kill me? I'm sure.
You want
If
to know what
anyone
else?
feels a strong connection to Proto Toucan, let me know.
Proto-toucan. I like that one more. Proto-toucan. Let's on.
Same as Rosalie, but maybe just knock me out.
That's
Yeah, I'm not
what
going to
probably
kill you.
I can do that.
I'm not
I don't
going to
wanna
kill
die.
either of you.
I'm gonna try not to kill either of you. I'm definitely not gonna kill you.
Also, don't kill Rosalie.
I'm gonna try.
We
first
won't
thing
kill
we're
either of
doing
you.
not-
You really shouldn't
gonna-
make enemies right now.
No, we're
Don't
not
tell
making enemies.
people
We're
you kill
just
them.
making clear our priorities here.
I
If
feel like that's
if-
valuable for another time.
Okay.
no, if we're going to a place where we think that we might lose these two to this guy and mind control, it's
Well,
better
look,
to
a
have a
change in
plan.
the scenery.
Let's go in.
Tunnel, I believe.
You guys make your way into the tunnel.
The way you did the smash cut? Okay.
You guys make your way into the tunnel. Along the wall are these similar carvings. And you now all notice them. They're very prominent. Instead of waves and storms and boats, it's long tendrils with like suction cups on the inside of them. What?
I think Moose just turned off Logan's computer.
Oh,
It's alright, I'll get back
whoops.
to it.
Tendrils running along this
With
hallway.
Eddie, his tail.
Yeah.
It's much more intricate than the previous tunnel you had made your way through. It's much more carved. There once was a floor here that you could walk along, but it's now covered in barnacles. As you swim your way through it, it's much larger and deeper, and you just feel this presence forward, as if you're always being watched, as you slowly make your way in. You come into a room after about a minute or so of make your way deeper into this temple. It's not very big. It's this circular room. you see floating skeletons in this room, and 3 doors in the back of it. This room is rather tall. It's a circle. It's like a sphere almost, but the floor is flat, and it's got cobbled stone on it that has now been taken over by the ocean and seaweed and clams and whatnot. And there's just like 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5 skeletons just kind of floating in this room. And in the center is what looks like a basin. They're like a big bowl made out of stone. It seems like you could put something into it.
All right,
And
whatever
3,
you
like,
do,
big stone doors in the back.
don't
just kind
fill
of-
that basin with water.
I think it's a little too late for that.
Thank you.
Can I investigate?
So funny.
All right, tough crowd.
Can I investigate?
Sure.
I'd like to help you with that if I can.
Can I have?
I don't have investigation as a proficiency, but I'd like to either investigate with her
Advantage?
or
She wants to help.
With help.
You proficient?
no. So,
Then give me a roll.
Oh, do you do the beat 10 thing?
nope.
Edward.
8.
Rosalie, roll.
I do terrible.
What's his Edward?
Of course, Chino rolls poorly on anything. I love it.
This is
All
6.
my
What are you
characters sound
doing
like
here?
that.
No, I heard it called
23.
Hmm?
23. Edward, why are you doing this?
Is he
She
calling
goes,
you every time he
I'll
jumps
help
up
you.
to it?
And Rosalie goes, you're very good at this. And you begin to
Sounds
swim
right.
around, begin to look. There's nothing on the bodies. If there was anything, it's been eaten away or destroyed by the ocean. You go down to the basin. You notice that it's built into the floor, and there's something connecting it with the floor and the walls or something. You're not really
Is there
certain
some
what it
kind
is.
of like an inlet drain for it?
Yeah, actually, there is a small like little drain at the bottom of it. It's very tiny.
Are there any markings on the wall that imply anything?
No markings on the wall in this room. It was all down the hallway, but in this room, there's no markings all
So
over the place.
literally everything that we found are just the 3 stone like flat doors, a circular room,
A
and
basin.
and a basin without any major details to it.
Correct.
Oh man. Okay, that's a rough one.
Go away.
Where are the tentacles?
The skeletons are
leading to?
floating?
Yeah.
Where are the tentacles going to?
Edward.
The tentacles just kind of end before you get into the room.
Okay.
And as you investigate around the room, you notice that the doors open. They should, but they look like they're maybe stuck, or they like you pried them a little bit and they don't really do anything. And there is writing above each door as you get really, really, really close. And it is written in what languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Common, Elvish, Infernal, Thieves' Cant, Undercommon.
It is written in Abyssal.
What does it say?
Holy shit! I can read that too.
Anybody else speak
Yeah,
Abyssal?
that happens a lot. I can if I use a spell slot.
That's true.
Does Ayla?
So no, it's the unless she does, which would be
Wait.
strange.
If mine lasts for 8 hours, it should still
Be
be in
more like
effect.
that. You could speak deep speech. Right?
Does it really last for 8 hours?
No, last one.
No, she doesn't. That's what she can't speak.
The leftmost door reads.
Oh, one moment. I'm stupid. I should write this down. Come on. Leftmost door.
Sanctuary.
That's not Expo Sanctuary.
Okay.
Middle door reads pit.
Pit.
I feel sorry for you. Why did we both go for something Vincent?
Logan did it too.
I was
Oh, you did?
thinking of that. It actually read dark pit. It's a completely different area.
Oh,
It smells
I don't know
terrible.
what he says.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah.
When he does
What
his
else did he
fucking
say?
gun.
I know.
It was like, what did he say? Like, I expected this ending or something when he
Oh,
wins.
when he wins.
Left doors. So keep in mind, this is an abyssal translation into common. So
Okay.
sanctuary could mean safe place or anything like that, but it
Right.
reads sanctuary.
Synonym.
Middle one says pit. It could be hole or something like that, but it reads
Right.
pit.
Safe
then
hole.
the rightmost door
Bless you.
reads laboratory.
Pit.
So it's
Dark
it's,
round
So it's like
blackness.
it's like trying to translate from Greek, where it's like there's 4 different words for love in like Hebrew. And it's like,
yeah, but like the most common meaning behind this
all right,
word
so
way.
does this mean, like for love, it's like, does it mean agape love or eros love? Or it's like, okay, so this means pit, but
keeps reading
it could
his
mean like
physical
5 different things.
the entire abyss is in there, or
Or it's a hole.
or it's just like a small hole. You know?
Just take a step back. It's literally like the absence of something. It could even just be void.
Yeah.
Go away. Yes. Travis.
Well,
Sanctuary, pit, laboratory.
Hi, buddy.
okay.
So, safe, nothing, science.
Potentially. First, we have to open the doors.
Why is
What
it
has
an
to do with this
abyssal?
basin?
Wouldn't that be connected to?
It could be connected to
Tharizdun?
Tharizdun.
Why not deep speech?
Deep speech is
Isn't-
less
That's-
demigod and more.
That's an Underdark thing.
An Underdark thing?
I don't know, something like that. That sounds about right.
That's more
Oh, kind of.
Don't ask my ties.
unspeakable horrors and less demigod.
Yeah, guess so.
Okay.
So,
I don't know about this stuff.
some kind of ancient evil from some other world came in here and rode a.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rosalie. You also found you got like above 20 on the
Yeah,
investigation.
23.
You also find a skeletal hand at the bottom of the basin.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna.
And you look around, you notice one of the skeletons is missing his hand. Down at the basin, there was
Swim
a
up there?
hand.
Can I swim up to it? Does he have anything on him? Guys,
No,
missing anything?
just pure skeleton.
Can I start just throwing science at the wall?
Does it look like he cut
By
it off
throwing science,
himself?
do you mean gunshots?
I'm just gonna get started.
He goes up and
Can
starts.
I roll medicine?
I'm gonna pull
Sure.
some of the skeletons down into the basin.
You're gonna pull the skeletons down to
Yeah,
the basin.
some of the
Okay.
bones.
You grab one skeleton. You do it all at once, or just grab one?
I'll do it kind of like one by one, just till I can get
Okay.
it full if I
You
can.
grab one skeleton and you bring it down towards the basin, and you take like his ribs and you just kind of turn, and it's like skull floats off of it, and you're like, oh. And you just pull down ribs connected to the spine. That's very basically connected to like parts of it just kind of float off, and you just kind of stick it into the basin. One of the doors opens. You feel some water like almost like sink
I
out of it.
am a scientist.
You and the laboratory opens up.
Boom.
Okay.
You can hold your applause till the end,
I just opened the bones. It's very strange.
because I'm a genius. Let's probably go in there and hopefully not die.
You go to the laboratory and you see a bunch of rotted furniture floating in this ocean water. Taken over by sea life still, somehow is able to make it through like this barrier. You see beakers, stained, warped wood, and what looks like a lot of jars in this room as well. And you also see a couple of books completely soaked in this room as well that are just kind of floating around in this underwater
So
laboratory.
books, jars, and
Like beakers and jars.
Why would a temple have a laboratory like this?
Because religion and science are. I won't get into it.
what's in those bottles?
Well, like what I was saying, this wasn't originally a temple. It was turned into one 10 years ago when it sunk.
From a mining facility?
Yes, from a mining facility.
Does mining also facilitate beakers and books?
I think sometimes.
Nothing in the beakers or the glasses, but in the jars are a couple of things still there.
I'll check them. Strawberry jam.
Pickled
I'll get some.
tentacles.
That's
Maybe.
it. Do they seem kind of like classic aquatic, or are they like?
Yeah, look like
otherworldly?
octopus
Okay.
tentacles.
Normally-
And then in one of them you find a bunch of in one of them you kind of turn it and you're like, what is this? And you kind of turn it to the side, and then everything that's on the bottom of it moves out from the other bit of it, like you disturbed it, moved it, and you just find a bunch of dead squids.
Pickled tentacles. And it's like,
So they were
normally
doing
that'd be a
experiments
delicacy.
on
but-
squid?
You know, I'm starting to find a motif here. Is anyone else keeping
No,
track
I'm
of it?
noticing
Yeah.
it too.
I'm not sure. Seems
Fishy.
Phallic. Oh.
it's an old bard book. We called it hentai.
That's weird.
That's very
Chicken
strange.
wearing a
I
tie.
have to show it to you. Oh,
Okay.
you would hate it.
All right, so chickens wearing ties. I'll keep that in mind.
Hentai.
Hinty.
I got round 2. If this door's gonna close, is there anything in here anyone wants to look at? Looks like a dead end.
Looks
Take
like
take a closer look and would like to investigate the room.
Give me an investigation check.
Take a closer look.
I'm good.
We're good.
Gross.
You know those little drain needle things you have?
I have 3 of them that's water breathing.
You have one that's empty?
Always do.
Oh, okay.
Gonna try and pull out a bit of blood.
Give me a medicine check.
You know I could have done that for you. I kind of have I kind of have to inject my potions directly into my
Just trying to
bloodstream so I
pull
know how
blood
it works.
from the muscle.
9.
T-
I am.
You take 1 point of damage, but you do it. I was gonna see if you could do it without hurting
Yeah.
yourself.
You just pull. You just
It's like,
stabbed.
ow!
You didn't stab into the vein. You stabbed into like the muscle. Which is not what
It
you
works,
want.
but it hurts.
You do this all the time?
That would be painful.
Alright, I'm starting round 2. Anyone else want to get over here before the door shuts, maybe?
Yeah, I go out.
yeah, I'm willing to
Yeah.
bet. One says pit. Perhaps it'll open if the basin's empty.
Well, the cool thing about this needle is I can do that.
I put it down in there.
You're gonna take the syringe and put it into
I
the
push
basin.
blood into the basin. Yeah.
You take the syringe and you push blood into the basin. You watch as it kind of just like streaks outwards and curls in the bit of the water and moves outwards, the deep dark kind of red as it hits the bottom of the basin, and then kind of like almost like smoke kind of moves out the bottom of it. And nothing happens.
How does it work?
I'm gonna empty out the basin.
90% of experiments
Ow.
end in failure.
You just like
Well,
move
I
the
can't
water
empty
out
the
of the
blood,
way.
but I can. No, by empty out, I mean
Remove the bone.
remove the bones.
Oh,
Alright, let's draw straws to see who puts their dick in it.
You remove the
I
bone.
don't have one of those.
Can you put
Shit,
some of the?
you don't have straws?
It's not happening.
Can you put some of the tentacles into it?
Save the turtles.
Is the door still open? Well,
Yeah, does the
I'll
other
go-
door stay open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go grab a jar of tentacles and just kind of. I assume they're really
Grab
old.
one of the
so
jar
glass is
tentacles, you
fragile.
swim out of the room, and as soon as you swim out of the room, it shuts.
Perhaps we got what we needed.
Alright, maybe 50% of science ends in failure.
You crack it open, and just like the blood, you see a bunch of green liquid, like just spill out into the water
It's
around
kind
here.
of-
It's like
Float away from it.
I can grab one of them.
you grab the tentacle; it's squishy and almost falling apart in your hands. You put it into
Yeah.
into the basin.
Yeah.
It kind of sticks into the basin. The middle one opens.
Pit.
I did say hold your applause, but at least be amazed.
At this point, it's 75%.
Yep.
Good job.
I think that means I'm either a good scientist or I'm lucky and it's going to end really soon and I'm about to die. Karma's a funny thing.
Indeed.
I feel like with us, it's always the second one up until the last moment.
That's called being a phoenix.
Agreed.
You rise out of the end of it.
Yeah, that's what we do. I mean, that's literally what I am at this point. Let's
We
go.
head over in the next door. The abyss one?
Yeah. You
Shit.
go to the pit.
Yep. Yeah.
I feel sorry for
Yeah.
you.
What did you do that? What did you do? Boss, let's go! And then you just air dodge, and you're like, "Fuck you, Spencer!" And I do my Ganondorf Doria and kill you.
I like to play Dark Pit, but with regular Pit's colors, just to piss the 2 of them off.
I do it the other way around.
You play
You
regular
play
Pit with
regular
Dark
Pit
Pit's
with
colors.
Pit dark,
Yeah.
dark pit.
This pit is better than Dark
Whenever you
Pit.
guys go the I can only think of like the Wild West.
I never learned how to read.
I forget, it's a certain like sound effect that's played in like.
Oh, they're like,
No, never mind. Whatever.
So the pit.
Yeah, so the pit.
Below the water looms the dark bulk of a sunken temple, looming up and down to the brighty murk
Are you louder than me?
is what looks like the temple spire. Or
Oh.
stairway that makes its way down. You look upward and you're like, oh, this is a spire.
Pit.
I get it.
Yeah, keep going downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Most of the roof is gone from the belfry beneath the upthirst spire, but portions of the walls and their arched windows remain. A seaweed-tangled staircase descends deeper into the flooded tower. Put your minis on that staircase.
Oh, shit.
But I wanted to go into the sanctuary.
But I wanted to survive.
I was like, I wanted to live.
fix that. What?
I assume Darren's probably next to me. We're the head, not the head honchos.
I'm very
but
confused
the
as to
guys
where
who
my
are gonna
mini
die
went.
first.
Right there.
Why
Yeah,
isn't
it's below you.
Why
That's
isn't
the highlight.
Bailey
Keyboard.
next to?
Right.
Down here? Down here?
Because he's
the
squished.
backup.
He's
He's
squished.
barred.
That's you're playing
like-
back. Cool.
He's like level 4.
He's like CR1.
Yeah.
He's
He's
like
level
CR6,
5 now.
isn't he? No, Bailey.
doesn't
With
level.
with
Bayleaf
the
has a stat block, so he doesn't level up.
with the
Level
liar, he's
No,
probably.
Bayleaf has a stat block.
Oh
so
yeah, he
doesn't
got
level
that. That liar will help a lot.
up. Oh yeah, that wire will help him out.
Yeah.
I'm a bad liar.
He doesn't give me his challenge rating.
Can he play underwater?
Nice job, Colton. I caught that.
Magic
Yeah, I don't get one. Whatever. They might be like up to CR3. I'm not sure.
Love that my little paper has Darren Rumos of the Rumos family.
I know.
That's pretty
I mentioned that earlier.
It's pretty great.
I like how we all have a little icon next to our name.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second.
I
It's
like
got your
that
worm
mine is
fork.
Weird.
Ablia.
triangular
Ayla.
pistol of sorts.
Okay. What?
I'm trying to figure out how it would read phonetically in English.
Eblia.
Eblia, yeah.
Eblia.
No, it's Iblia.
Iblia.
Yeah.
Iblea.
Iblia.
Iblia.
Ayla.
Ayla.
No, it would only be Leia if
Iba.
it starts with the L, I
Leia.
believe. So it'd be Iblia, if I'm correct. And then
Iblia.
I think yours would just be TN.
TN.
Yeah.
Tiana.
Fucking
Or Tiana.
Just
Dragon
TN.
Ball Z character.
No, I think Tiana. Tiana.
Can you turn that off and check back on again?
Abstract.
I don't think it's that abstract to call Tien a Dragon Ball Z character.
It
I
is.
feel like that's the least abstract I could have gone with it.
And then can you do me a
He's
favor? Because
literally
I'm
a
about to
martial
die and
arts
get my
fighter.
charger.
I know.
Do what?
Hey, Spencer. Spunk.
Spingus.
Spunky.
Spunking.
Spunky. Spunky's my favorite. Tim came up with that one.
Spunky, yeah.
Spunkerino.
Spunky
Never heard
Narrow.
that one.
Spunky Narrow.
There we go.
Rest in Pepineros, right? Rest in...
They can't see it at all.
Hmm?
They can't see it at all.
If we turn off all the lights out there,
Can we just make it rest in pepperoncinis?
Rest in
Rest in
Pepperoncinis.
I like pepperoncinis.
can you? No, that light's off. You're good.
I also really like how Leon Lush does abbreviations. Like LMAO is like
You want me
lettuce,
to turn
mayonnaise,
off all
onions.
the other lights, please?
Lettuce, mayonnaise, something onions. Lettuce,
turn off
mayonnaise,
our
and
fest.
onions. That's what it is.
I
It's a little green. But not on me.
It's green.
Oh,
Da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. I think that's fine.
Okay.
can see. Yeah.
My favorite part about this is how we always kind of darken up, but the map just gets brighter. Like, it's so bright still.
Someone do a painting of my weird angular face using only negatives.
Okay.
You know a negative space painting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to just get lights and put them up there,
Ow. Why the fuck?
and then have them be color changing
You
as
look
well.
directly in the light.
Just put them on the ceiling. All right. So you guys.
That'd be cool. The cats would
I-
knock
I
them
could
over
die.
every day.
My surface will unlock. All right.
What if it doesn't
So-
want to, Jacob?
No, it would be tie-in because the E comes at the end. Your name would be
You guys see
tie-in.
the small room. Looks dilapidated and destroyed. Looks like it once was like a belfry, and it's gone.
Is that a bell?
That's
Yeah.
a giant bell.
Is that just
It's
what
just
Belfry's
in there.
called?
Looks old, rusted, and covered in sea life.
Is it at all possible to do like stealth down here? In
You can
water?
try.
I would
At
like
least
to
it
I
try.
think we should try.
As you could
I will
say,
take more of somebody stealthing over towards that opening to see what is in the next room.
I want to.
liberated from
Go
its
for it, Gina.
power.
Gina.
Real world reference.
Away.
She goes, move out of the way, rogue. I've got this.
With 18.
Okay, so you stealth your way over and appear into the next room. Layers of silt cover the stone floor of the main section of the temple. Tangled mounds of collapsed scaffolding lie towards the east end of this area. The west side
Bless
is
you.
dominated by a circular pit, stretches from wall to wall, but not really. The wall, that wall.
Yeah,
to wall.
more or less.
And it throbs with a dim, unnatural light.
I like that word.
Yeah, it is pretty
It is
gross.
erect and throb.
And Jacob takes it to another level.
Yeah.
No, you guys took it to that level.
I just said I didn't like the word.
I like how you didn't like plural it.
Let's
either.
make it gross.
was-
Let's just say undulate.
Undulate.
In this room as well,
Even
you
toad
see
ungulates.
around the pit, face away from you, 2 aboleths.
I'm sorry. What?
They look to be speaking to one another.
We did their dirty work. Let's go say hi.
I just turn around and go,
Do we have to roll something to
Can I
try
s-
to tell what this
I
is saying?
think.
Make an insight check.
Oh, pretty good actually.
6.
7.
Better than that.
We didn't get our cards for the day.
Dirty 20.
Oh, can you go get the cards? They're in my office.
Dirty 20.
Everybody else is like, what the fuck? You're the only one who's just like, I think she's talking about aboleths.
And if you guys look at me, my face, I don't know if I can go pale. What color would I be if I was pale?
Pale?
Like a
That's what
muted
Aboleth.
purple?
Probably.
Muted purple bluish? And I turn to you guys.
Maybe. Who's Aboleth?
I actually wouldn't know. I don't know how to do it in runic.
Okay, I'm whispering for the purposes of, I think she's saying that there's 2 aboleths.
Didn't we just help them? Yeah, we'll be whispering. Didn't we just help them?
Yeah, maybe they'll be fine.
I'm sure they will. The other guy was pretty compliant.
But if he's not, if they're not,
If they're not, then what do we do? We're here in this temple till the end, right? This is the only room that's open. We got one more, and probably the key might be them.
I can talk to them.
You can talk to them.
If things go bad, then decide what you want to do.
Look, I think you and I can both play off of each other. We're probably the more talkative people.
Might be better off to have Rosalie or Ayla come with me because
I'm
they
offended
are-
by that.
Not because. You know what? No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be better.
I was.
It'd be better for the people not blessed by Tharizdun to come, not the people blessed by Tharizdun to come.
Then I'll stay here.
You and I can go.
I'm happy
If
to
things
go.
go bad, everyone else can decide what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at Gina, I put up stay, and I go to swim past.
Hold on
You're
one
in the room.
second.
Are you following with me?
I'm going to just tell Bayleaf to back me up. I've got a faint plan. For
Just so you know,
Is he gonna follow you?
no, just like if things go bad.
just so you know,
Save me.
my blood right is still active.
Okay.
It doesn't like have any like look, but it's a thing that's still active.
Jacob, how long has it been since the last 10 minutes? Just so I
I
can
can
try
take
and
the
get some
lead.
last minute health.
You
Up
can
to
back
you.
me up.
Has it been
If I
10
say
minutes
anything
since
stupid,
2d6.
fix it.
2d6.
I'll make sure to.
To pay attention to this because it's weird.
That's really supportive. I feel very confident.
No,
right
you'll
now.
be fine. You'll be fine. It goes both ways.
All right. So these 2
We really need to not fuck this one
aboleths in
up.
this room are not facing you. They are facing the pit currently. The light that fills the pit originates from the flicker of the intricate magical sigils that cover its top edge and the upper 20 feet of its walls. Those sigils are woven with a complex tapestry of magical light, undulating, not even kidding, and writhing like an obscene carpet of snakes. Below their pulsing glow, the pit descends into utter darkness. The 2 aboleths stand over the side of it, speaking to one another in a language you don't understand.
I will cast
A good old comprehend.
languages.
Okay? Unless you guys... What do you speak?
Abyssal, common, primordial.
Nope.
Damn it. I was hoping it'd be primordial.
And
It makes sense that it's not,
you
though.
comprehend languages.
Yeah. So I can understand them, and unless they
Your
unless they
passive-
have telepathy or they can comprehend all
No, your
languages.
passive perception is enough to get the kind of what they're talking about right now. And it is up to you on
After
what
I
you do.
cast the spell?
You cast a spell and you get like the end of their conversation until they notice you. Well, does comprehend languages have vocal?
Yes, it's vocal and written.
Got it. So the end of their conversation is literally, the more we argue, the larger it grows. And then they turn.
Like,
And they both-
as we're approaching, he would whisper to you quickly, what was your guy's name? What we just killed?
Skothka.
They both turn, and you see these large tentacle figures move, and they're looming over you. Their body is just this.
They're huge.
Yeah, they're huge, and it's just one large tentacle that breaks off into more, and they have this huge mouth that is just filled with
leech.
teeth, with 3 eyes up the side of their
Are
face.
these ones
They're
bigger?
alien.
Are they bigger than Skothka was?
They're a little bit bigger, if not the same size.
Okay.
I mean, to just give you another visual.
Yep, I know what an aboleth looks like.
They look like that. And they both turn and just loom down and stare at the two
We
of
bring
them.
a message if you understand me.
And in your minds, you hear them speak into it. They say, in common, "Who are you?"
We're the ones who have done you a service. Are you here to kill Skothka?
Did Skothka send you to kill us?
We have slain him for you. There's something going on here, and I believe both of us are on the same side currently.
The other one speaks. Then prove it.
We have a friend who's been affected by him. We're all on your side now. We can show you
Not your friend.
out of the 100.
Oh,
Captain, we need you as proof.
and keep in mind,
I'll turn the
if
corner.
if we were on Skothka's side, he would have turned all of us, not just one.
We are aware of Skothka. We know his tricks.
He's gone mad, and now he's dead.
Why did you kill him?
I believe you and us are in the same boat. He served someone he shouldn't have.
Why are you here?
Trying to figure out who he served and trying to stop it.
Your judgment is not needed, mortals. Leave this place.
We've gotten here ourselves, haven't we? Just like you have.
Do you oppose us?
Do not oppose, simply
We are from the Endless Nadir. We come with a purpose.
as
You
do
are
we.
what? Fleas.
Fleas can still assist in a purpose.
Surely
We've
there
got
must
quite
be
a bit of
something.
arcana on our hand and a lot more resources than you realize.
And surely there
You've
must.
told us your purpose is very little.
And we've already killed one of you. We don't want to fight. We want to help.
Why? Why kill Skothka?
Because
Because he
as far as
threatened
we
our own
understand.
stuff.
Are they speaking to
threatened us.
China as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
Because I turn around the corner now.
it's like communal telepathy.
Yeah.
He served Tharizdun. Tharizdun's trying to tear up a lot of shit. We don't want him to just yet.
And we believe this place is the answer to what's going to happen.
A single flea could change a lot.
Fleas can kill dogs.
We have a few.
I dare not speak the name of something that claims to be more powerful than an Aboleth.
Names aside, we're just here to stop it. We don't want to have to stop you. If we can work together,
One of them swims over towards the back of the pit, and it says, "He was working on something." He looks down into the pit.
can the two of you deal with it?
You cut off our argument. I want to kill it. I want to enslave it.
Kill what?
The Kraken.
Jesus Christ. Is it a whole one? Like a real Kraken?
It's small.
We could use it. We could not. We were sent to kill Skathka. We will kill his creations as well. But it could be ours.
Could I?
Can I go out on a limb here and say that they have, regardless if it's true, stronger reputation than you? They get really big.
And they both kind of turn outwards and turn their tentacles.
Look,
over
I'm
towards
agreeing with one of you.
I believe.
we should kill it.
I believe what my friend is trying to say is, he is agreeing with one that should kill it, because if you two are truly to get the powers that you desire and to prove that you are the strongest in the universe, do you really want to prove that with something of Tharizdun's creation?
Can I make a
Can
check?
I roll a persuasion on that?
You can, but in a moment.
Can I make some kind of history check to understand a bit about Kraken's origins?
Sure.
Because they're old and they're big.
Big oof.
11. I figure Logan knows a little bit about Krakens. You can use what limited knowledge you have.
Okay.
Not like limited, but you could use a limited amount of the knowledge.
Okay,
that you
yeah,
have.
I'll restrict it.
Give me a persuasion check.
Now, if I understand, those big ass things serve the gods. They're made by them, something like that. So, if you want to enslave it,
He says,
that sounds a lot like what Skathka would do.
Nothing in the sea can match the strength
25.
of a Kraken. And Aboleths may never have the opportunity again to control such a weapon. In our fight against the gods, we could turn it for our own use.
and the other one says, what did you say?
I said, if you're truly to prove yourselves as the most powerful in the universe, do you really want to do so with something of Tharizdun's making?
They don't respond when they think on that after what he just said to Cyrus.
I rolled a 25.
Yeah, I know.
I believe you can do this all on your own. We want to get rid of that thing. We want to get rid of Tharizdun. I think we're on the same page. You guys don't like the gods that much. Tharizdun seems to be one of those.
No, he's more of a demigod. He likes to parade himself.
You did
as
just
one.
say God.
Yes,
I believe these
but a minor
guys-
one.
I agree with you. The Kraken should be killed. It is one of Skathka's creations.
Holy shit.
It is tainted. It could not serve us.
Not properly.
And if it
But if we
grows.
enslave it now, it could grow. We could teach it.
Now hold on, can I counterpoint that? Skathka went mad because of Tharizdun.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
And Gina's just like, okay.
I'll let the two talkers handle it.
Yeah,
Not the best rolls. 13.
I'm good at sailing. I'm not
Okay.
good at talking. Well, I'm decent, but I'm not the best.
If that thing goes mad, you did just say there's nothing more powerful.
The other one kind of stops speaking. And the one who's towards killing it says,
What do you suggest we do?
Kill it.
I think we take it out.
Trapped down there? How is it down there? Is it magically held?
I think it's chained.
Chained? If it's chained down,
The
it
other one in
shouldn't
the back
be
says,
that
There are
difficult.
wards.
Words.
and
Magic
it takes its
chains.
tentacle and rubs it along the outside of it, and you can see like this like ward over the side of it. It says,
Gotcha.
It itself cannot even escape until it is grown.
Do those wards prevent us from going down?
Yes.
So we would have to.
Then
get
how
rid of
would
the
you
ward.
propose that you enslave it to begin with?
I
can
have.
break the seal.
If you break the seal, we all take it here and now. We won't have to deal with it later. I know Skathka was mad, and you did call us fleas, but he was an Aboleth, and we are people, and we resisted his charms.
you guys want to add in on this?
The fact of the
I'm
matter
looking
is.
for one more persuasion check.
The fact of the matter is, if you can break the seal before the Kraken is fully grown, and its untimely death happens now, why not lower the risk completely and have a little bit more help. Surely, 2 Aboleths and a bunch of target practice for it.
Yeah.
The other
Neither of
one,
you would
the one
die.
agrees, and he turns towards the other. He says,
We must kill this thing.
"It says,
The power we could have in our struggle.
That could be
You
used
are
against
already so powerful.
okay, give me a persuasion check, Gina. You can have advantage from everybody else."
We're just sucking their dicks, basically.
What do you have to do with Aboleths?
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
They're
Well,
they
two
look like
17s plus
penises.
1, so 18.
A little bit.
The other one, you see its 3 eyes shut, then reopen.
Fine. We shall destroy it. Were you prepared, fleas?
Yes.
I guess so.
The 2 of them writhe over
Get
towards the
yours.
pit, and their tentacles flare outwards towards it, and you watch as
We're
the
not
entirety of the tendrils and the light.
I
You
draw
can-
my glaive.
Oh yeah, we're gonna call everyone out.
Now I'm
Who's
just
there like, oh, there's more. Okay.
I pop around the corner.
Some of the hundreds we have.
Yeah.
That's right. You said
Yeah,
that
I
we
did
had
say that,
hundreds,
yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Can I try to hide before?
Yeah.
We're
You can hide in some of the rubble, so yes. As long as you move into the rubble.
I turned to Ayla and
Looking
Bayleaf.
at, like, right here.
I turned to Ayla and Bayleaf, and I'm like, I know you guys are good at fighting. I also know that you're not the best taking hits. A Kraken is coming out. Please stay behind us.
Oh, they're like, oh shit.
25.
25?
Yes.
Okay. As you begin to hide, and as this begins to happen,
Do they back
the
up a little
seal
bit?
slowly breaks.
Just gonna.
I'm assuming that conversation did not take 10 minutes.
And
I mean, how much in real time did it take?
I
Rosalie.
don't know. We have to check the.
Oh no.
you begin to hide, and you watch as this juvenile kraken comes out of the pit. Looks like a very large squid. Tentacles coming outwards. As it begins to writhe outward, and it's small, it's a
That's actually not how that
baby.
goes.
And you hear a voice. Everything around you slowly comes to a pause. The water around you is still. And Ayla turns and looks over at you. The 2 of you are confused. And hear a voice.
You would take my power from me.
And a form appears between the 2 of you. Like you see, like Darren just kind of frozen, pulling out his thing. You see the Aboleths even frozen in like time and space here. And out of the middle of the room, you see a skeletal, ghostly figure.
Do we need to leave the room?
No. Tentacles for hands. 3 eyes up the side of his face. Long robes and translucent, a deep green color. The same figure you had seen come out of Ayla's face before. And he stands before you, the 2 of you, floating there. Like a skeleton for a face, basically. No eyes.
You are my servants. This
And the tentacles kind of float over.
is yours.
Can't let it destroy the styes.
Kind of swims closer towards you.
I've given you everything. I can give you so much more. I see your thoughts. I see your desires.
And a child stands next to him. Your child.
You would throw this away.
No.
Stop them before it's too late. Don't miss your opportunity again.
It backs up, the child fades. And he slowly fades. Time returns. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
That could be a good time to take a break if you'd like to.
It could be, but
No,
we won't. Alright.
Is there a reason you desire
let me get
one?
some minis.
Is there a reason you desire one?
Minor.
He just wants to jack off.
Yeah, I really need to.
Oh.
So bad.
It's actually what he does when you go to the bathroom.
Just thinking about bay leaf.
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha.
Yeah,
No, I think
I mean, that makes sense.
I think
Like 20
give all the
seconds.
tentacles.
Do both. Picturing that hen wearing like a bolo tie.
Alright. I gotta write my boys down on here.
Yeah, boy.
Aboleths.
Aboleths. They can't see it, but we have little cards right now that is going to
Yes.
monitor our initiative for us.
Wow.
But it's on Jacob's real life DM screen, and you
And
guys
not
get
on
the,
our-
the fake DM screen.
Okay, 25 to 20.
29.
20.
29? Whoa.
I have a plus 10 to initiative, so
Should be left to right, huh? For you guys?
yeah.
That'd be easier. Like, this is start, it goes there.
Okay.
Or should it be on this side?
Like Pegasus on a book. No, just the first
No,
one.
that's,
Yeah.
Rosalie Darren.
I just always think like counting like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's why I'm listening to that
Yeah.
way. But either way works. Depends on the way you look at it.
Yep.
Oh, God. Okay, 20 to 15.
20.
20.
Oh, drop my pen.
And
11.
11.
11.
11. Whose dex is higher?
I have a plus 3 to my.
Plus 3. You want to reroll?
Yeah, let's reroll.
Flat. 15. Surprisingly.
2.
Cool. Alright, so Cyrus Chena and then the boy.
Why didn't you put baby Kraken?
Because they said juvenile.
It's a baby.
Juvenile isn't baby.
It's in the book. It's
It's like he's 7.
It's a baby.
Human years.
Hey, Jacob.
Yep.
Around, let's see, at some point, I want to go back to an hour, 27 minutes into this and listen back to it because I made some changes and I want to see
Okay.
how they reflect.
Rosalie, you're first.
Hopefully, well.
Where are the two
I
Aboleths?
hope I didn't fuck happen. So.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah, I think they're in the back.
2 Aboleths
Do
and
we
the
have
Kraken.
one?
Do we have a Kraken mini, don't we?
It's too big.
We have a huge one. Use the dragon here, maybe.
Baby Kraken?
Okay.
Could this work as
Oh,
one of the
Rimmer
Aboleths or the
has.
Kraken?
No, actually.
You said this is
They're large,
Kraken.
technically.
Can you
so-
put
You can
him in
use
the
whatever that chain
center
thing
there?
is on the corner of the other.
Yeah, you're right. He's the roper.
Yeah, the roper.
Roper for one aboleth, and let's do
The giant elephant.
Let's do
I am
beholder
going
for
to-
No, giant elephant.
Live the meme because
We
my
have 2 giant
initiative
elephants.
so far behind. Oh,
No,
I
but
can-
The
it's,
two Aboleths.
but it's, but it's
Where are they?
tentacles.
Aren't they back behind you guys?
One's
Or
No,
behind
they're in
you?
front.
I thought one wrapped around.
They're about there. That's perfect.
They just open the chains.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Stop
Oh,
around,
you
Rosalie.
hit the camera. I'll check the camera.
Oh,
We don't have a good.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
perfect.
I feel bad. I feel so bad for you.
What?
I kind of wish that we had left the room though, so we didn't know what your decision was.
I kind of like that you guys know. See, it's a little bit of tension.
But we also don't know if it is the decision because you could just have said whatever.
Yes, and then
We'll see.
It's up to.
What are you doing, Rosalie?
it's also
Right
really
now.
interesting that Ayla didn't have a conversation with
She
it.
did. You guys just didn't hear it.
Do
Yep,
I have
that's what I thought.
advantage?
Hmm?
Do I have advantage? I'm being
Advantage?
hidden.
Yes.
I pull out my crossbow, and I load a +1 bolt. I aim at the Kraken.
Oh.
That is a
Very good answer.
Jacob, just like that, is gonna be like, you lose all your warlock levels.
25.
Oh shit. That makes it a crit, right? If it hits.
She's not an assassin.
No, I am an assassin. They have to be surprised.
No, you have to go before them.
No.
A creature that you hit.
No, she's right.
I have advantage.
You have advantage if she goes
I'm
before,
them.
and if they're surprised, then it's a crit.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not a crit. Sorry.
That's how we used to play back when I was playing
Makes
Sphinx and we
assassin
were doing
much-
it wrong.
It's
Yeah.
also when I was playing Mallory, and
Yeah.
I would just always go first, use mobile, run up, crit, and then run away.
Yeah.
And it was stupid.
Logan, you missed it, but Rosalie shot the Aboleth.
And,
The Kraken.
The Kraken.
and I've been slain, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're
I,
dead.
I murdered you
Sick,
in an
dude.
instant.
I'm pretty sure you actually could kill any one of us if you had wanted to in that moment.
Can you guys put the pick up the board camera and just
I don't
bring
do
it closer?
that much damage, actually.
I'm at 37 health.
I'm not
Yep.
gonna do
And
70 something damage right now.
Phone right. So that's
37.
Yeah,
Oh, I
but
see
to
what you mean.
instantly
Yeah,
kill
double
him.
up.
Yeah, but it needs to be angled a little bit.
There you go.
Because it's like,
Good, good.
it's like this.
18. That's
The camera itself needs to be
21 damage. 22 damage.
Where did we
'cause
get the map, you ask? Beetling Rims.
Ooh,
What's
Nice,
that?
Shaggy.
22.
22 damage on the Kraken.
Yes.
Okay. And that was a magical arrow?
Yes, it was.
The Kraken? You said Kraken. Do you mean Aboleth?
No.
Oh,
Kraken.
she shot the Kraken.
Shot the Kraken.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
He said Kraken earlier, but no.
He was wrong. He made a mistake.
Yeah.
Rosalie shot the Kraken.
Okay, you repeated Kraken, but you meant to say Aboleth, and so did he. Now I'm confused, but I got it.
I think you did
Okay.
actually say
Yeah.
we both fucked up. It's okay.
She shot both of them.
Then
2 shots.
bonus
As soon as you
action.
fire, you hear a very distant.
Fuck you.
No, it's more just like a no, kind of in the distance.
Darth Vader. No. Colton, can you move me over to the right or the left? Your right.
This is when-
Oh, my right.
Your
This
right.
is when Tharizdun himself comes
right
in.
there. And can I have bonus action hide?
Bonus action hide.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does he really need to? We're fighting a Kraken.
No, he needs to. He needs to kill us all.
19.
19.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You think you are hidden. All right. At the end of Rosalie's turn. At the end of Rosalie's turn, Ayla looks over to where she is. And looks back over, and she's just kind of darting her eyes around. Darren, it's her turn.
Do we notice that?
For like a second.
You good?
I feel like we're
Make an
really
insight check.
focused on the immediate threat. She is in the back.
Yes.
Not super great.
Shit.
I wish it was higher,
Okay.
but it's not bad. 17.
The most you get out of that 1 second is that she just looks nervous. She could be nervous over the fight, or she could be nervous over something else. Regardless, that's a passing
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go up to there.
Okay.
I'm going to, as much as I told the Aboleths, hey, we'll be your targets. I don't intend on being hit by a Kraken. And I'm going to stab a mobility potion.
Okay.
It's the mutagen, so I have immunity to grapple and restrain.
Okay.
Which is a bonus action. And then I am going to take, not that one, my Javelin of Lightning.
Okay.
And since I have a swim speed, I can throw it up to its normal distance.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw it at the Kraken.
For the sake of this battle and for the further battles to continue underwater, the way we will rule electricity is that if you are hit by lightning damage while underwater, there is no save. You just take the damage.
What about
I don't
fire
have
damage?
I don't have
Fire
a-
damage, still have.
I don't have a mark for it, so
That's fine.
I already used it. But
It's okay, but that's how we will rule it because,
it's
funnily
it's
enough,
automatically full damage.
that is how Ghost of Saltmarsh rules it.
It's automatically full damage.
Not
full
full,
damage,
just
it's-
no save.
Gotcha.
Just automatically hit.
automatic damage.
Gotcha. I would assume an 11 doesn't hit a Kraken.
You huck the spear over and it just misses.
The javelin, but that's fair.
Oh, sorry. You huck the javelin over, it sees it coming over, and literally one of the tentacles just bats it out of the air, and it just. Fair.
I'm gonna hold the glaive out.
Okay.
Like basically, I'm staying in front of Bayleaf and Ayla.
Got it.
I don't want them to.
Okay, so the Aboleths will now make 3 tentacle attacks each, so they'll be doing 6 tentacle attacks. So.
Hell yeah,
Just look at their,
baby.
let me just do easy math.
Do they need to get
Just
closer?
Nope, they have reach.
Shit.
They have 10 foot reach, so get them within 10 feet.
It's like one. Yeah, one.
One space from each other.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Can they disease the Kraken?
No, unfortunately. They're primarily just going to be tentacle thwaps for this entire fight.
They're not trying to make it a servant. They're dedicated to killing it now.
All right. So, okay. 1 crit,
One hit, one shit.
2,
Boom.
3
Fuck.
crit,
What?
What?
2 crits, 2 hits.
Yeah.
So
Equivalent to 4 hits.
this game ends with us serving
It's not
aboleths
no,
forever
6
for the
hits.
rest of our lives.
What? Sorry, yeah, 6 hits. You're right. I'm stupid.
Actually, you're right. I could just do 6 average hits and minus
and
their.
then minus their damage
Yeah.
twice.
I do 62 damage to it.
Holy fuck.
Ow.
Remind me not to get on their bad side.
I mean, we already are. We're already doing that.
They just turn and they just. And they just begin to hit the shit out of it. They hit one of its eyes, they hit the top of its head, and they're just slamming and bludgeoning the crap out of it. And it's just but this thing is still not bloodied, it's not hurt mostly. You can tell that this thing is very, very powerful.
Ooh!
Cyrus?
They're bludgeoning the
I'm
shit out
gonna
of it.
drift forward
No!
and I kill you inadvertently with my finger.
Tharizdun smites me instead of
Gonna
you.
do 2 attacks
Fine.
with the wave breaker.
Okay.
What the fuck is
17 plus 9,
That's what I'm wondering.
I think it's Alphonse.
14 plus 9.
And I think it's Eddie actually.
You
I
go
see
over,
Eddie.
and as these 2 eldritch alien creatures are attacking another eldritch alien creature, a dude in a shotgun starts blasting.
Hold on! Like
Go,
pedal
bang,
forward.
bang.
Yeah.
bang bang?
Bang bang.
So that's
You know what?
plus-
I think I.
The U and Rion
So,
song.
I think so. Maybe.
No, he doesn't know what that is. No, that's not what he's referring to.
Oh, okay.
I know what you're both talking about.
What is he?
I don't even remember what I'm referring to, but it's different. I'm
Don't worry
pretty
about
sure.
it.
It doesn't surprise me that he doesn't know the U and Rion song. That's
32.
32 damage.
a
Nice.
pretty obscure reference.
Is that
honestly.
magical damage?
It's the gun.
Gun.
I don't believe I actually have magic ammunition, so no, that's normal damage.
Unfortunately, this
Yeah.
creature is very resistant to anything that isn't seemingly magical, so you do damage it, but not nearly as much as you would hope.
Hardly any at all.
It's half 32.
16.
You have spells.
Yeah, but I used a lot of them on the other aboleth.
We haven't rested at all. Nope.
Attacks per action
We're
2.
fine.
Bonus action.
Yeah, sure.
Darren
You still hurt it very
But
badly.
Darren doesn't know if we try to sleep
all
for hours
right.
if you're just gonna be dead or not.
Oh, that's
so,
fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And
Just a
Bailey-
short rest
Bailey
is
also
not
needs-
me.
Oh shit.
And not for them. Or me.
Sorry, one quick second.
I'm getting everything back on short rest because all my stuff's short rest based.
You know what,
Gina's
Tyler?
like, we could have took an hour.
You know what, Tyler?
We could have taken a nap.
In the future, keep that microphone that close to you because it's actually reading almost better than.
Don't rub your lips on it.
He is going to cast Wind Wall on the back bar of it.
All right. Ooh. Oh, with this Clywire. Wind wall.
Oh, like underwater shit.
Hasaki. All right.
Make a strength saving
Say
throw.
that when he does wind wall.
Strength save?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Kasaki.
I only
I rolled
named
a
that
7.
character for 3 years
19.
in League of Legends.
I
Holy
believe that
shit.
succeeds. 6.
Huh?
I said I only made that character for
No,
3
I was
years.
talking. What did he say?
He rolled a 7 and then he was like 19.
Oh, yeah.
That is 5 magic bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeons him right in the head.
I created a wall of wind. It's regular wind damage.
He is bloodied.
Oh.
Jeez.
Get him, Bailey.
Fucking get him!
Bayleaf's gonna get the kill on this guy too.
Like, there isn't a visual change like a shitty fucking old pixel game. So it's
Yeah.
like, we're not doing anything to him. And he just fucking dies.
the entire like image shifts.
Yeah,
type of thing.
immediately he's all got like blood and scars and shit.
It's like fucking Lisa.
Kraken.
Oh, yeah.
The Kraken is going to take legendary action.
Oh, we can
It's
do
going
that.
to make a tentacle attack
Okay.
on one of the Aboleths.
Cool. That's fine. Do that.
Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh no, Cyrus is within reach.
Okay.
But why not the giant things cracking him?
Yeah.
Because he can't fling something that's large.
Oh,
Oh.
true.
My dick is large.
Oh,
You do extra damage.
to your dick.
Cyrus,
No, it's everything but that.
25.
That, technically, a 25 is not the same number as a 17, so that will miss.
Oh, got it.
If we're
Need it,
following
need it.
Sacco rules,
17 bludgeoning damage.
That's
and you are
ironic.
grappled. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. So you're currently grappled and restrained.
Okay.
The Kraken has 10 tentacles, each of which can grapple one target. Oh my
That's
god.
just ironic. 10 tentacles?
10 tentacles. All right.
painful.
China and Ayla.
tentacles.
Tina.
I will take Ayla's turn.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna make Ayla go before you.
Is Tenta...
So Ayla, sorry. So Ayla turns and rapidly looks over, and she looks over at you two,
Penta. No, 5.
and she kind of stops, and she looks over at Rosalie. She makes eye contact with you. Do you do anything?
So don't listen to him.
I'm sorry.
God.
Take her turn. And she will attack the Kraken.
Okay. I guess she's gonna do an Eldritch Blast.
2 Eldritch Blast.
2 whole Eldritch Blasts.
Wow.
It's like more than one. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, huh?
Kraken. Nice.
I mean, like,
Arpa.
our dice bag.
Yeah. Isn't that it's a mind flayer, dude, isn't it?
Oh, it could
Is it a Kraken?
be. It could be a Kraken.
I always thought it was a mind
Players
flayer.
aren't SRDs, so it's not.
I always thought it was
Yeah.
a mind flayer. Mind flayers are SRD, aren't they?
No.
What?
Oh, that's fucking lame as shit.
What?
It only does damage once ever.
Yeah.
What? Wind wall? Yeah, otherwise it does other things.
That's a trash spell.
Well,
I hate
no,
that.
because I've used it before effectively. It's essentially, it's literally
Really
also,
good
it's
if you've got
effectively
people
also
shooting
wind wall.
arrows at you.
Yep, you just put a wind wall in front of you and none of them hit you. It's
17?
also a
Really
wind
annoying.
wall.
17 to hit the Kraken. Hit.
And the other one is a 25.
Also a hit.
Yeah.
Uh, 8 whole damage.
8 whole damage. And Gina, you may take your turn.
Cool. Sheena's like, okay.
Yeah, we're going to have a conversation about this later.
Yeah.
After the Kraken's dead.
And we get away from these Aboleths. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh my god.
Are you running up to the Aboleth?
Yeah, that's all.
The Kraken, you
The
mean?
Kraken. Yeah.
And the Aboleth.
But the Aboleths.
Here I go.
Here I go.
Thing.
Go again.
So-
Sheena's dying. Dying again.
Yeah, it's about right.
Gina's back.
2 sword attacks and a punch. I have no key, so I can.
You can't be big boy.
I can't be
girl
big. I can't be big boy.
China.
Big girl China.
Big girl China.
Because she used both charges of that for her game.
Do you want to use this for the dice so it doesn't go clang when you roll it?
Yeah, just put it here then.
Here,
Just
I'll
leave it
Clang.
here. So the I'll
Which-
say the aqua one is the punch, just because it's different. It's more different than the
All 3 of them are different.
Well, it's a different bonus.
Just roll.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah. Oof.
2 oofs and a good.
Yeah.
Oops and a good.
So the punch, that's the good. So 1 is a 9. I doubt that.
Miss.
1 is a 13.
Miss.
1 and 18.
Hit.
1d6. 6 damage.
Wow.
It's
Are you
just
fist magical?
no, so 3
Three
damage.
damage.
Yes, they are.
Not
You
yet.
know, not yet.
You're not 5 levels, and
No, I'm 5 levels now.
I'm pretty sure it's at 5
I
levels.
don't think it is.
It's 8 levels.
So
It's definitely not 8 levels.
my Australian friend, instead of saying
No,
that's
it's 5th level, I
awesome,
got
or
Stone
like
Strike.
their confirmation is just
What level
too
does your
easy.
fist become magical?
It's really weird. It says too easy. I'm like,
Too easy.
Too easy. Fucking Hanzo as well. I was thinking that.
Too easy.
Someone have the bathroom open.
Shit, maybe me.
It might be 6th level. Because I know it's either 5th or 6th level your fists become magical
it's
for the
definitely not
purposes
5th.
of enduring resistance.
It'll be the Kraken's turn in just a moment, but I need Cyrus. So.
Oh no.
Flick.
Cyrus. Wham into the wall.
Am I dead?
No, at the end of China's turn, the Kraken's going to use its final legendary action.
You need to
because
pull the
tentacle
thing
attack is
just a
2.
little. You pulled it just.
No, it's
well,
fine.
Okay, well it
You
got
can't-
pulled just a little bit, so I
It's
just
You
wanted
can't
to
see
be
it
sure.
at all.
It's going to fling you. You were flinged in a random direction. So we're going to go D8.
Add it to your roll.
Shut up.
Ouch.
1, 2. All right, you're going to get flung that way.
Damn.
Just kidding. I sorry about being mean to you back there. Straight from where you
Like
was.
this?
Nope.
What the?
That way.
What the, it's
That way.
this way?
There you go. And
Straight from Jake.
you hit a solid surface. You take 5 bludgeoning damage, and then you make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, how close are you to me? Fuck.
Very far.
Next 20.
Oh!
You are not prone. You
I'm
hit the wall.
underwater, douche.
Yeah,
I
well,
get it,
you
I
could
get
be
it.
spinning. Boom, you hit the water, and you're right side up.
Off
Instead of
kilter.
going,
Yeah.
Starting to
all
rise.
right.
That's what I'm picturing.
6th level.
I'm literally just picturing slamming against shit and then floating.
Yep.
It is now the Kraken's turn.
Bitch.
Rosalie,
Oh.
how much health do you have?
Not anymore.
51.
How much health does Ayla have?
Less than that, technically. 33 currently.
33?
Not max, but that's current. Just so you know.
You hear in the distance,
A sneer.
all of you, almost like a coming from the pit, maybe, and you just hear betrayers.
Excuse me, you threw
Rosalie,
me
you take
against
25 damage.
Ow.
Ayla takes 16 damage, and thus heals the Kraken.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. That's really cool. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Really hope the Aboleths didn't hear that.
He is no longer bloodied. And the Kraken is going to get these fucking Aboleths out of his way. He does not like them at all. So he's going to do. Ooh, it can do 2 tentacle attacks. Or it can
I feel like
bite.
whoever wrote this game was just like, what if Kraken fight Aboleth? And then
That
built
would
off
be
of that.
cool.
Yeah.
You know what would be cooler? If Aboleths fight
Fight
Kraken.
Kraken.
Because it's CR11 versus CR22. 20.
Aboleth.
Well,
I
it's
thought a
this is
Kraken was
not.
CR23.
No, this is not
Okay,
Kraken.
so it takes 2 of his
I
tentacles.
think it's like 18.
It takes 2 of his tentacles and goes over towards the to grab the 2 Aboleths.
This is a very specific.
Decapitates them like a nutcracker.
And that's a crit.
Ooh.
Crits all around, boys.
I mean, if one of the Aboleths
Honestly,
dies,
both
it's
of
not
them
that
doing
big
damage
a
to each
deal.
other is good for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If one of the Aboleths dies, I don't care that much.
The nice thing about them
No,
calling
but
us
there are
fleas-
ABBA buddies.
No, they're not our Abba buddies. They're our current allies.
The music literally made your joke more painful.
The perfect way.
One of the Aboleths is not grappled, but is whacked by the
Double enemies.
The oomph.
by one of the tentacles. The other one is also whacked by it and spins backwards a bit. That Aboleth down there, the one that is the roper, is bloodied.
Fuck! Holy shit!
I don't
Top of the
wanna
round,
get hit.
Rosalie.
Well, I'll just stay back here.
That's probably a good idea.
Am I hidden?
And then it's just me. Just,
Not by the
I'm in
Aboleths,
danger.
but to the Kraken.
So we had that happened to the Aboleths just now, and I'm just in the middle, Jacob. They're like, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
I love that.
17.
17.
18, sorry.
18 to
Got
hit?
a +1,
That hits.
The 17 not hit. Plus,
right? Because the +1 goes to attack too, right?
Yes. Attacking and damage.
Okay, then, yes, 18.
You get sneak attack, by the way.
Because I had to
So-
take Taj.
Okay, so we have to go like an 18. I think it's plus 18.
Darren on deck.
Yeah, I know.
Darren Rumos of the Roomless family.
17 damage.
Rumos
17 damage.
Yes.
clan. It's family. Darren Rumos of the famous Rumos clan. Surely you've heard of me.
You hurt him.
And then
Sticks into him again.
bonus action hide again.
All right, you gotta move.
Can you move me back?
At the end of your
Yeah.
turn, Rosalie, the Kraken is going to take a legendary action to move, and is going to move into the center of the room.
23.
Both the Aboleths get attack of opportunity.
You are right.
So does Tiana.
Like right here, center?
Yes.
Tyler, attack of opportunity.
Yep, I know.
And both Aboleths.
Do you have a magic weapon?
I don't.
That's a natural one. That's a hit.
Yeah, it's. Unless Jacob counts the runed weapons as magic. but I
Hey,
don't
is a
think they
rude
are
weapon a
technically.
magical weapon?
Technically not +1. It's a
If it gives it a
+1
damage bonus,
fire.
then
You know,
Yes.
one thing that can
It would.
really get over this magical resistance crap is artificers, because they make magical weapons. So if it specifies that it makes the weapon magical, then it counts.
Well, is the rune weapon a magical weapon?
I do not know.
A +1 weapon is magical.
Right, but a rune
That
weapon
is
has been
a
magically
technical
enhanced,
+1.
so would it
Okay,
qualify as
that's
a
fine.
A
magical
returning
weapon?
weapon that does not have a +1 that an artificer can make is a magical weapon.
So is a pact weapon.
No, those
So
It's not
Pact weapon.
+1, but it's.
Doesn't
Yeah,
hit.
you're dropping
And
down.
so is a firebolt.
So then it definitely would be a magic weapon.
Yeah, I know. Well,
So yes, it is.
Well, hang on.
You just said things less magical than it.
That doesn't but that doesn't mean that means it's magical.
It's specifics and semantics, and it's stupid.
Let's find out.
And semantics is where the dungeon master's opinion comes in.
Yeah.
Logan's like, I'm magical. I'm the rune smith.
They stole that class from me. Made it
It
in
specifies
like
magic. Yes.
2 hours.
The sword is magical as long as you have the rune on it.
Oh, nice.
That.
I still don't hit with it, but
Oh, it misses. All right.
I got 13, so I'm down in
Yes.
the hits. Just because
Semantics
accepted
to
it.
the T.
Anything else? You just hit with the sword. Oh, it was
Yeah,
a reaction.
it
That's
was
right.
a reaction.
Okay, that's the end of his legendary action. Darren.
I'm gonna take one of my potions out.
Okay.
So right now I have mobility active. I'm gonna stab in reconstruction.
Okay.
Every turn from this one on, when I am in combat and conscious, I regain 5 health.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna go right there and attack 3 times.
Go for it.
Whack, whack, whack.
This will be the butt of the weapon.
Okay. Oh,
I crit.
The other two, probably
The other two,
but-
not too great,
the
but
crit is
I
nice.
crit and 15.
15 misses.
And the other one definitely misses then.
Okay.
But I crit.
So if lightning automatically hits, can I still roll to crit?
If it's an attack roll, you already have to roll.
It is still an attack,
it
but you still
requires
have
a
to
save,
do
I
it.
see.
But
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
a save.
Oh,
Witch bolt
rolls.
sucks.
Which
I have to keep that.
sucks.
It's bad. It's really bad.
I like it.
Yeah, you should.
21.
It's not fun at level 10. It's fun at level 3.
Jacob, do you
right.
know what die you roll for Witch Bolt?
D12. It's
That's
lightning.
what makes it bad.
No,
My warlock
see-
has it, and it's like it's a fun.
See,
it's fun
in
for
my
level 3
opinion,
because it might do
in
a
my
lot of
opinion,
damage.
that's why it's really fun. I played a paladin that used
Fuck
a
off,
great
you
axe.
roll well.
It's so much fun. 25 damage, by the way.
Let me do a 2d8.
Look,
Jesus
it's like
Christ.
you're being rollist.
Yeah, it's crazy.
25 damage.
25 damage.
Some of that lightning, and all of it magical.
How much of it is lightning?
Fuck. 11 of it.
Is immune.
He's immune to lightning damage?
Yes.
Alright. Good to know. Then it would be
Yeah, don't cast Witch
14.
Bolt.
Then it would be 14 damage.
Is immune to lightning damage. 14?
Yeah.
Absolutely now. Jeez, it's good to know.
Well, next turn I can
He is bloodied.
change that up. Could I do something?
Yep.
Could I roll monster knowledge?
Sure.
Probably unlikely, but you never know. 18. Do I know of any other legends of things that a Kraken might not?
You know they have lightning powers. That's it.
You know they have lightning powers.
They're rare creatures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're mythical. They're not like just run-of-the-mill Krakens.
I'm glad to know a little bit
Like,
more.
you know more about Aboleths than you do
Yeah.
Krakens. So, like, a Kraken is like, oh, God, I don't know what this thing can do. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. And the Kraken will take its final legendary action. Ink Cloud.
Oh boy.
Who's within a 40-foot radius of it?
Every single
Everyone.
Oh, good.
Wow.
The
it's
entire
almost like you
area
intended
is
to do that.
obscured in ink. As
This
he-
is a pre-written Colton.
No, I know.
Okay.
Each creature other than the Kraken that... Oh, just on your turn. So, as of right now, you are all in darkness. It is heavily obscured. I will allow your devil's sight to see through. But everybody else, it is just darkness. Absolutely nothing. Okay. It is the Aboleth's turn. They are blinded. And they
Almost
don't
like
have
blind
any
sense.
other way of blind sense or anything. So they are going to wildly swing.
Oh God. Oh no.
At least they know where it went, though.
Are they able to at least move towards it so that they can get in range of it to
Sure.
wildly
Yeah, but
swing?
they're going to have disadvantage. So. Miss. Hit. Someone keep track of hits for me. Miss. Miss.
That was all misses.
There's one hit.
Miss.
You can't keep track.
Oh, hit.
We want them to hit.
So none of them.
It's just, it was all hits.
2 hits?
2 hits.
2 hits. All right, that's 24 damage. That is halved because their attacks are not magical. So 12.
Their attacks aren't magical.
Nope. And it will specify if their attacks are magical. Like pit fiends have magic weapons. Okay.
Might clear up the area.
Cyrus and Bayleaf.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Holy shit! I don't think Tyler's ever said that to me before in my life.
I have a feeling I know what you're about to do.
It's my
Me?
favorite spell.
I know. The almighty gust.
But
It
not
is a
the best
monstrosity,
spell
correct?
What?
Perhaps.
Bayleaf is going to cast on himself protection from good and evil Jesus.
Okay.
It protects him against aboleths. They're aberrations,
okay.
just in case they attack him. He's just setting up defenses because he can't see me.
So, ink, oh god, please don't hit me.
Yeah. He'd probably try and go for the door and just wait there
Okay.
for any of us.
He can
so.
reasonably swim over there.
He knew where the door
Bump in the
was
dark.
last.
10, 50,
Okay.
20. And then myself Let me run through equipment really quick.
Oh shit.
Don't you dare say that was in the Kraken's range
No, I think there's something that has to do with the ink.
for an opportunity attack. He was here. He was 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. No. 5, 10, 15. He was 20 feet away from it.
He is? He was 20 feet away
Yes.
from them? How far away is he from him now?
Still 20.
He stayed in range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hate this.
Were there any plants or moss in the area?
Like seaweed.
Okay. Probably just going to reload my weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I literally can't do anything at all in this.
Okay. I need you and Bailey to both make me con saves.
Yep, sounds about right.
Am I within 20 feet?
You are within 20 feet, I believe.
The ink is gonna
You
make
have to
full
be.
con saves or something.
I wouldn't
Otherwise,
know. I'm gonna
are
try
you
and get away.
Poison or something,
It's fine.
or we just catch the lightning.
20.
You're gonna take our attack opportunity.
No.
My con is 18.
Success.
His is a failure.
You take nothing, but Bailey takes 11 poison damage from the ink.
So,
Alrighty. Sheena and Ayla.
con save.
Yep.
Cool. I'll roll both of them for now.
Come on, guys. You know what?
Oh, fucking Ayla. Swear. Sheena got an 18.
Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Unfortunately, because the Aboleths can also take legendary actions,
Unfortunately.
took legendary actions to make tail attacks against the thing, but they had disadvantage and missed all of them.
Cool. Sheena got an 18 on the
On the
con save.
oh, it's at the end of your turn.
Well, okay, I was rolling it for
It's a success though, so you're fine.
Okay. I also rolled it for Ayla, and it was a dirty 20. Not dirty, natural 20. So.
Oh, then she's good.
Sheena is going to blindly try and go to where she's last saw the Kraken, which was going this way.
It's fine.
So, can I just
Swim, bonk.
bonk? That's a Kraken.
He's squishy.
I am going to do something I haven't actually done before, but I should have been doing this for a little bit. I'm going to use the bonus action to invoke the rune that's on my pistol, because I have two runes. I have the fire rune and I have a storm rune.
Oh.
Both of them are useless right now.
Not entirely.
Rune gun.
Yep.
That's gonna be my new channel.
Until the end. Okay. You
feel
can
like I did
invoke
really well.
the rune.
Thanks, Ben.
You can invoke the rune as a bonus action to enter a prophetic state for 1 minute.
You're gonna read the Kraken's fortune.
Kind of,
I'll
but
pull a tarot card out.
until the state ends, when you or another creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you can use the reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage.
That's awesome.
It's great.
Okay.
It costs a reaction when to use it, but just I can activate it, and so at some
Great.
point I can do it, and it lasts for a minute.
Is that your turn?
No, I can still attack twice.
Okay.
Probably both of them don't hit, because apparently she can't hit with her goddamn swords. I swear to God, what the hell, Gina? The heist is a 16, so
16 hits.
it hits.
Beats it.
Ooh, okay. The other one was 11, so no.
Nope.
Uh, 9 damage. That's with one of my rune swords. So
Nice. Alright. Still
my
bloody.
Fired rune sword.
Okay. And Ayla.
Yeah, Ayla is like, damn, I can't see anything. So. No, she want to do that? Why would she do that?
What's she doing?
Like I was the one, boom, 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 boom.
no.
We just looked up at each other.
Oh, no. She's going to hold her action and cast Chill Touch when she sees it.
Okay, cool. It's the Kraken's turn. The Kraken is going to turn and. All right, I need you guys in the water begin to feel this kind of surge, and through the darkness of this ink, you see a flash of blue energy. Darren and Ayla need to make dexterity saving throws.
We have disadvantage because we can't see.
Correct.
Is this lightning stuff? Then don't we automatically fail? Don't we automatically fail then?
Oh, fuck.
Because water.
That's right.
Sorry.
No, you're right. No, you're right. And you see the flash of light, and it strikes through the area, and Darren, you feel this immense pain go through you, and then you just hear Ayla just kind of yell out in pain as well as the two of you take 22 lightning damage. And at the end of the Kraken's turn, the ink is gone.
She down.
At the top of the round, it's Rosie.
I'm gonna
Oh,
aim.
sorry. Is Ayla down?
Yeah.
How much health do you have, Rosalie?
26.
26? You take 13 damage,
Okay.
Just
and
happened.
Ayla fails a death save.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at the Kraken.
Okay.
That's rough. Well, is this ink is down?
That is a 29.
29. All right, that hits.
Highest I can get without a crit. Which would have been very nice.
Oh, let me shoot this.
And I rolled really bad. 4.
Here's a question.
Yep.
So,
Here's an answer.
so the rune specifically says, until the stage ends, when you or another creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check, you can use your reaction to cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage. Do you have to do that before they make the roll?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
That's
Let
why
Jacob
that's why I'm
decide.
asking the DM.
It would make sense, but
It says when they make a roll. So.
If you makes an attack, saving throw, or ability check.
We'll do like Portent. So before I say, but or not like Portent. It's it's like Bardic Inspiration. So before I say, but after they roll, if you want.
Okay.
13
13
damage.
Oh, 13 damage.
I had 29 to hit.
That's very high.
It is.
Kraken's been hurt. Still bloodied.
And then I'm gonna move back 5 feet and attempt to hide.
Okay. Give me a hide.
28. Sorry.
28. 28 is a hide. Darren.
Here's another question. When do reactions reset on a turn? Is it
Reactions reset on your turn.
like, is it, if, let's say I use a reaction on my turn, do they reset right afterwards?
At the end of your turn,
Okay.
your reactions
that's
reset.
Why, that's why I wanted to double check.
No, at the beginning of your turn, your reactions reset.
Okay, so I'd have to do it before. Okay.
Darren.
I know. Sorry.
I'm gonna give
Okay.
you advantage.
Guys, good? Wake up! Come on!
Not.
Yeah, no,
I
just-
don't think
yeah.
I'm attacking you.
None of us can do anything.
I know.
Trying to
might
figure out
see
what
upstairs.
I'm.
I go, your turn, and I look around and see everybody.
I have a very big internal dilemma right now.
I know.
6 seconds.
Is the
I know.
damage we're taking like psychic damage?
Every time someone says
Or is it
something
just
at me, it
pure
makes it
damage?
harder for me to
Necrotic.
think. Jacob,
I should have specified.
Jacob, pushing someone away. What would you consider that? Would that be an action? Would that be a could I do a bonus
skill
action?
Push
check.
is an
That's an action.
attack action.
It's a
It's like a
skill check.
grapple.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna potion.
All right.
Shove.
I'm gonna move to here. Was Ayla on this space or on this space?
She was like 2 behind you.
She was.
She was right here, yeah.
Yeah.
Still holding the glaive out.
Okay.
I pull out one of these healing potion.
Okay. You gonna give it to her? All right. 2d4 plus 2.
They're just healing the Kraken.
9.
9. All right. She's back to life at 9 hit points.
Cool. If she wasn't brought up, I was totally gonna try and give her advantage on the death
Oh
save.
my gosh, nice.
Because we learned that
And then-
saving throws are death saves are saving throws.
Yes.
But I'm holding the glaive out. I'm holding the glaive out and just
'Kay.
staring at it.
Okay.
I would still like that advantage. You'll see why. If
Aboleths.
At the end of Darren's turn, the Kraken is going to take a legendary action,
Can't.
and it is going to.
Have a heart attack.
Darren,
Dude, it's only heart
Darren,
attacks for
Darren
legendary
wants it.
actions.
come at me.
Heart attacks, legendary actions.
Do you want
Tentacle
me?
attacks.
Do you want me to give disadvantage on it? Or do you want me to give you advantage on whatever you're planning to do? In retaliation.
I got one of these.
Imagine if you could stack prepared actions. Just
I'm gonna give you 5.
I got it.
What?
No, wait. No, what is my
Reloading too?
right die is a D6. Oh, fucking really.
800
All right.
missiles.
5 damage. Blood Curse of the Eyeless. He has disadvantage on his next 2 attacks.
but he also has +11.
Still my.
15.
Beats it.
Oh my god.
Rolled a 3.
He has disadvantage on
He
this
only
one.
has 1.
Okay.
Can only do 1. The tendril looks over at you, and you gather over behind Ayla. You bring her back to life, and you hold the glaive forward. You do your blood right, and you make it eyeless for a moment, but the tentacle it just swings wildly and just hits you. You take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, it would have downed me anyways.
You're down.
Yeah.
All right.
Either
and
way, it
Darren
would have done it.
Is hit, and with a crack through the water, he just floats
Did you say
through the
Kraken?
water. The Kraken. Oh.
Aboleths.
Aboleth's turn. Turn around and smack the shit out of this thing. Here's
Now that you know
I was hoping it was
ink's
going to
still
move
there,
towards
right?
me, because then I would have had my
Another.
sentinel.
Jacob,
And I could have stopped its movement
Couldn't
completely.
have.
is the ink still there?
No,
You were
it
still
was gone on the
within
Kraken's
20
turn.
feet.
It has been inkless for
my
about 3
range,
turns.
Not its range.
No, that's why.
I know. It makes
It's-
sense that it didn't.
It's still just gonna go. It doesn't have to move.
I know, but I was hoping that it
Hit.
would.
Miss. Hit.
It still could have attacked me. Like, it wouldn't have.
Miss. Miss. Oh, 6. How many? Was it 2, 3? Shit. No, it
I think
It's 3.
I think
3?
it's
12, 24,
36.
36,
Three
halved.
18.
Alright, that's 18 damage. Still bloodied, looking real bad. Alright, Cyrus.
Heat tracking shells.
Nice.
Like, this is the best I got.
He's out of legendary actions, ain't lucky. And both will do a tail attack.
That is 15 bludgeon. 15 force damage.
15 force damage. Oh my gosh.
It was a 2nd level. Bayleaf is
Right,
protected
face.
from invisible.
A
Yeah.
bunch of missiles hit it from the side and just poof, blow over on the side of it as it
It's like
Well, like
wobbles
turns.
a little bit.
yeah, like wobbles. It's
Question:
huge.
does my Crimson Right fade? Because it specifies that it doesn't fade unless I like drop my weapon or take a rest.
So no.
So no. Okay.
For what one?
My Crimson Right. Because it's a bonus action to reignite it, and
Bayleaf's
so
gonna
if I get
cast
brought
Shatter.
back, I didn't know if I needed to.
Shatter.
Wait, who's down?
Hi.
Darren.
Just
Healing
me.
word.
Healing word.
Where is he? Oh, he's within 30 feet. Right. Give him that D4 plus 2.
4.
You are back to life.
It's not 0.
Better than dead.
It's not 0. All right, awesome. Sheena and Ayla.
Cool.
Thought you were in Kesha. Thought you were in Kesha.
Sheena is
No, you
Going
rerouted to say
to-
bring someone to life instead of dying.
whack, whack, punch.
Okay.
So, let's see what happens here. And I might actually blow that advantage to try. So, wait, hold on. 8 plus 7, 15.
So yeah, Cyrus just does
We
all he
said it
can,
was
reloads his second chamber, just
16.
Awesome.
Bailey was.
What was the AC that we had? 16. I think it was 16. So,
That's what we pinned in
Yeah.
on.
You loud fish person.
so I'm gonna do blow my reaction to get advantage on this. If I get more than 8.
Ooh, that's more than 8.
More than 8.
Combat Matt.
Yep. 26.
Hit.
22.
We know all 3.
Yep.
18.
Yep.
JC is 16.
Your AC is 16.
I mean,
Wait,
we-
no, it's not. It's
I'm
17.
just letting you know what I rolled. It's more of what I'm doing.
It's funny. Is your AC, nobody's AC is 16. It's 17, 15, 17, 15. So I got 17 or 15.
I think Bailey was 14. No, 15. Damn.
What's Ayla's?
Yo, mama.
12.
Or you think she
I'm
died?
going to repeat what I said. Darren wakes up, turns, sees the Kraken, turns back, sees Ayla, and says, "Get away from it."
No, you.
You could disengage. It's a thing you can do in
Hold on.
a bonus action thing. Just saying.
19 plus 4 halved to I think 21 damage, and that's already with the.
21 damage.
It explodes into 20 tiny krakens. Roll initiative.
Mortal.
Whoa, but still bloodied.
Not more yet, but.
Power of the Aboleths.
Just get up behind it and do all of these strikes into
Like
the
the
back of
roper
it.
one is bloodied.
It
Yeah.
ripples with each attack, all coinciding along with the magic missiles hitting it from the side, the heat tracking missiles, as it just explodes on the top of it as you are slamming into it, and it's still just alive, just floating there, just taking out its tendrils, lightning crackling up the side of it. And it takes its turn. Oh wait, Ayla's turn.
Oh, yeah, Ayla has a
It
turn.
takes Ayla's turn from her?
It takes the entire turn from her.
She just gets herself up. Even though I don't know how you can be prone underwater, but and I think
You're not
she's
prone, you're off kilter.
she sees that this Kraken is probably gonna want to smash Gina's face in, so she'll want to try and smash his face in before he does so.
Go for it.
I like that.
Actually, no, it's only one. It's only one.
When you're
Sorry,
in space.
because I'm doing.
Because you can't.
Tilter, skilter.
Why not? Chill. Oh, never mind. I'm not
It's
gonna.
not Eldritch Blast.
Why not? Just
What is she doing?
She's doing.
Oh,
chill
no, that
touch.
makes sense.
What? Huh?
Chill touch.
Chill touch. Do it.
Or that's the.
Plus
Necromantic
6,
one.
17.
17. That's a hit.
Ooh, that's not bad damage. 13.
13.
13 necrotic.
How do you want to do this? You're like fucking kidding. Exactly 13.
Nice.
Oh my goddamn math. 13.
Perfect. It's great. So it's 100% what it is like she just got like stabbed back with the potion. Watches as Darren gets whacked. China's behind it, and she sees that this Kraken is like gonna get ready to go smack China's face in. And she's just maybe even still laying down. She just holds out her hand,
Yeah.
and the
Just goes over towards the front of the face and grabs on one of its eyes in the middle, and you just watch as the necrotic energy just takes it from the middle of it and just begins to disintegrate it. As you're punching, as Cyrus is throwing his missiles into it, as you're firing your crossbow bolts, and the Aboleths are just whack, 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 whack. This entire thing just begins to melt away into the water, almost like dust underneath it, and it just begins to roar this guttural, deep tone, and you just see that same face kind of come out of that skeletal being, and as it begins to it's almost pulled further down over towards the abyss, and it's trying to hold on as it's pulled even deeper and deeper. And that one face kind of bang, 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 and that face kind of comes out again, and it says,
I will return. I will destroy you, betrayers. Beware. Beware my minion, Eseric.
and disappears down into the pit
You know, that's what they all say.
and is gone.
My bones hurt.
Wow. Agreed.
Ayla sighs relief,
You did it.
falls backwards, and falls unconscious. As does Rosalie.
Immediately
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
check
but
Ayla.
you
I'm
can
right
say-
next
I
to
mean,
her.
I'm
Am I
rushing
able
over.
to check
Give me a
vitals,
medicine
whatnot?
I'm gonna address the aboleths.
Guess
They
I'll
turn
just
towards you.
die.
Yeah, we don't care, right?
I'd be very happy if we parted ways today.
Alright. 18.
Okay. You lean down towards Ayla. She's alive. Does anybody check on Rosalie?
I just gotta. I hate you.
Oh,
No.
nice guys.
As soon as I check, I turn
Way over
to
there.
China. I say, "Ayla's alive. We need to
Okay.
check Rosalie."
Go check out cover Gina. Ayla.
I'm only already holding on to her, but okay, I'll hand over
It's my
Ayla to China,
sister.
and
Over
then
towards
swim
Rosalie.
over to Rosalie.
And Bayleaf also swims over towards Rosalie. And they check on her. She is alive, but she's unconscious. The two Aboleths turn towards Cyrus and they say,
Likewise, you helped us.
And you helped us.
We will remember this.
they both disappear off into the back. There's kind of that room and that hole in the back. They just kind of slip out of it. And the two of them.
Over here?
Yes.
I'm just kind of holding on to Ayla. Why does it feel like we're just working with a bunch of aboleths at this point?
Because we
There's
just did.
3 of them now.
I don't know.
Everyone
Or-
okay?
Well, I'm not counting the one we killed.
Minus them
No.
being unconscious. Yes.
Unconscious is better than dead.
Bailey,
You know
do
which
you
one
know
they
any
are.
medical magic?
Medical.
Or Cyrus, you're a doctor. Can you see if you can
I
figure
take offense to that. But yeah.
You have some medical practice.
Does
at
it
the very least.
seem like any amount of medicine would heal them?
Yeah, you can wake them up.
Okay, then yeah.
I won't make you roll. You go over to them and you administer them a little bit and you...
I don't
and you-
have to roll, but I do have to expend charges.
Yeah, and you wake
You
them up.
pull out a little bit of smelling salt, crack it,
Yeah,
float.
pretty much.
Shit.
Rosalie, you slowly awaken. Open your eyes. You feel very weak. You turn down. You have about, I'll say, 1 hit point.
Oof.
Sounds about right.
And
Yes, that's exactly what happens
you just feel strange.
to both of them.
You feel a disconnect. You feel weak. You feel like yourself. You have betrayed your patron,
I did.
and thus sent him back down into the depths in which he came from. You can replace your warlock levels with that of rogue levels, if you would like.
With that of no levels, you down level.
Ayla, a bit more unfortunate. Not as skilled as Rosalie is, not as aged and weathered, and hasn't actually been like a level 15 rogue before in comparison to Rosalie. She wakes up and feels powerless. She looks down. She is missing all of her levels, including cleric levels. She is but a simple water genasi commoner stat block at this point.
Are you alright, Rosalie?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She kind of holds up next to her and she
I'll
says,
kind of help you over.
Okay.
he's gone. I don't feel him at all.
So that
You
thing
sent
was
him
a
back?
demigod?
She turns over towards Rosalie.
We shot it to death?
And she
Yes.
goes over and she grabs onto you and she says, what did you see?
What do you, what?
It showed us what we wanted. What did you see? Your mom?
He told me he'd killed Gina and Aaron.
That explains it.
I'm gonna go home.
Rosalie, what did he tell you?
He showed me my son.
Your son? You have a son?
That's new information.
Where at?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a while ago.
She hugs you.
I'm assuming
Do,
not with us.
do you know where your son is?
Buried in Waterdeep?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you
I'm
know,
sorry.
that thing just probes into minds, right? Didn't actually do anything.
I know.
Are you okay?
I feel like giving any type of
I'm fine,
explanation
I
is
just-
just us talking out of our ass right now.
You think any of this makes any
We
sense?
just effectively killed a demigod. No, didn't kill. Sent him back down. Well, Ayla did.
I'm fine. I feel empty.
That's what I would expect.
Some booze and a sandwich usually helps me with that.
Alternatively,
She actually does laugh.
alternatively, you don't have to be filled with Tharizdun anymore. You can be you,
Yourself?
whoever you want to be.
That's kind of what I've always wanted for you, anyways.
All right.
And if you still want to fight, maybe Chiana and I can teach you a little bit. I don't know.
I can't help you.
I don't exactly want to put you through
You've
the
helped
blood
me in more
rites.
ways than you think you did, Cyrus. We should head back. I don't want to be here anymore.
I agree.
Agreed.
I'm going home.
Back to
We need to
Waterdeep.
get back to the ships.
That's back in Waterdeep. That's back to
Was
your
that
home,
the
right?
end?
I think so. No,
He said a Sarah.
no.
What was
He
this?
did say a
Yeah,
Sarah.
there
You
is
said a
that.
Seric. I
Yes.
remember.
I need to go
Sarek.
prepare my people for
Do you
it.
know where that is?
Where a
that
Seric is?
He said he's
What
on.
There's a
Cholt.
rumor that that's in
That-
Cholt.
I suppose that's.
You guys can flip the lights back on.
Okay.
But that's not important right now. What's important right now
That
is
sounds very
getting
important.
out of here.
It's important, but it's something that it's something
Yeah,
that's
how
not
long
the
do we
face-
have on these
not
potions?
Not long. We should get back to the surface.
We should have asked those Aboleths if there was anything they could do about you. You're,
I don't think they want to.
We'll figure it out.
translucent.
Yeah, that's still something we need to figure out.
Well, you could swim alongside your boat all the way back to Waterdeep. I'm sure there's someone there.
No,
No,
we
we
went
can't.
through.
We walked across land.
We can.
It's not gonna be quite an easy thing.
We'll
to
figure
do,
it out.
As far as we
You
can.
know what? I don't
Figure
feel
it
done
out.
with this. Give me a second.
You go out there.
Yeah.
You swim out further, and
Sanctuary. Maybe they have something.
you,
Yes, that's what I was wondering.
You continue out, and you see a tunnel. The tunnel goes up, and you swim up it, and you just see this small crack in a wall, and the crack leads up towards the back of this whole thing.
Oh.
And you just peer outwards, and you can see the two Aboleths just kind of swimming along in the distance. You want to get their attention?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I can't swim as fast as them.
You're
for
like,
sure.
and then it cuts to them, and they're swimming, and they hear. They just turn around.
Yeah, I did still have a boom bottle.
Yeah.
Chuck it at the bottom.
They swim back over.
Before all this is over, we have a friend affected by that mad priest. Is there a cure to that?
Yes.
One of them swims downwards, makes their way down the tunnel, veers inwards, and goes over towards China.
You need healing.
Yes, that would be nice. If you...
Apologies for this.
Oh no.
It eats you. Do you let it?
I mean, I don't think I even react. I just.
You are enveloped by this creature, darkness all around you. Feel yourself spin around, and you're coated everywhere until you are spit out of it once more,
This is how we heal humans. We eat
and
them.
you are fine. And you cannot breathe water.
I feel
China looks back to normal.
Just cutting back to the other scene.
Yeah.
Thank
Is
you.
there anything that you value that I can offer?
You've helped us enough already. It would be more fitting for us to offer you something mortal.
You're a strange pair. I respect that.
You are just as strange.
I'm talking to a giant fish.
I am an aboleth.
He just killed Simon.
I'll call you an old god. I'll sing your praises in town.
The other one floats its way back upwards. Nods.
Just kind of turn and swim back in.
They swim away. You guys make your way back inside. I assume a lot of you make your way back towards the styes.
Yes.
Cool. You make your way back. Not many people are necessarily certain of what you've done,
That's fine.
but you've saved these people, even if they don't sing your praises.
I do have someone to talk to.
You find
Ellie?
what?
Is it an L or Ellie something?
Pretty sure.
She would be in here.
I would have taken a note of it too.
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
You find her. She's in the tavern again. You all make your way in midday
Soaking wet.
the next day.
Oh,
She
nice.
stands up and she makes her way over towards you.
Never mind. I called her
So?
Sex.
Well, there was a lot more going on than you thought.
Did you go off by yourself to have this conversation? Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
kind of hat down
Sure.
style.
But it's over now.
You stop the killings.
They're done.
Thank you. Cyrus, tell me who killed my husband. Who framed my husband?
Thought it was brother.
Brother, sorry. I'm fucking dunce.
I did not know your last name was Lannister.
Would you accept me saying that you don't want to know?
No.
Something far beyond us. If you really want to know, there was some old god gone crazy, and he can control minds. Your brother was physically the killer, but it was against his will.
I can rest easy with that.
You should get yourself out of here.
I will. It'll only cause me more pain. But I thank you for this final favor of yours.
I give her 100 platinum.
Holy shit.
What is this?
Well, you've been saving up for a while. The Styes is no place for someone like you. It's a jump start.
Cyrus, I can't.
It's not an offer. If you leave it, it stays on that table.
She hugs you.
He looks back.
Well, she looks down at it. She says, I will. I can leave. I can. This time I'll do it for him and for you. She kind of turns. She grabs most of her stuff and she makes her way towards the exit. And as she stops, she kind of turns around. She says, I always thought you cared about the money.
Might be the reason we never stayed together. One of them. We both live our best lives. Hope to fight you on the sea someday.
She leaves.
Just kind of fades as he goes to order a drink.
Perfect. You guys stay in the styes for a little while. And the people here are safe. The killings slowly come to an end. And Mr. Dory is ousted as a council member over the coming few days, is found guilty and executed. And the styes sees peace. For once.
Ever.
Forever.
Stinky peace.
You guys gather up your supplies, boat your way back over towards the mainland. Gather your horses, and make your way back towards Waterdeep on your long trek over the Forgotten Realms. Ayla's still confused about herself and what to do, and she feels primarily very useless, but is slowly adjusting. Rosalie as well. Though reclaiming a bit more of who she once was, and hoping that she can maybe start something new in Waterdeep. You guys spend a lot of time traveling back over towards Waterdeep. Days and weeks go by, and the journey is its journey, and you guys, you have hard days, you have days where you laugh, you have days where you remember certain parts of your adventures this far away from your home. But eventually a day comes where over the hills you see the gleaming city of Waterdeep, just as it sunsets. and you make your way over towards the city.
So is this where we cut off? Is where we split?
Unless anyone else is going back to Saltmarsh.
I assume you want to stay here.
I'm not going back to
Who
Saltmarsh.
takes over your ship? Are you gonna keep it?
I'm going to keep it.
All right.
I still have things to find. Still have more.
Me too.
I have a mother to find.
Unless you want it.
Or what?
My ship. You want to go back to Saltmarsh? I don't really have a need for it.
Well, I do need a way to get there.
Could be your own captain.
We could drop him off.
Or we could spend a few days in Waterdeep before we all start saying goodbye as soon as we get here.
Waterdeep isn't my
I'm a
home.
wanted criminal in this city. You might not want to hang around.
You know what? I might be too.
Yes.
Bayleaf.
Wait, am I wanted or am I wanted by the people that want you?
You ever heard of a
Yes.
co-captain?
Gotcha.
I've heard of the first mate.
They won't execute.
That's the
That sounds a little gay.
I think he'd be
I'll be
fine
your
with that.
co-captain.
Well, let's go kick some old politicians in the tuchus and then set out on the water. There's a few islands I haven't seen yet.
All right.
Saltmarsh needs some cleaning up, and I think we've got the money to fix it.
You know, if I look to China and Ayla and say, if you two don't mind stopping by where my family is and me catching them up on things, if you need an extra hand. I did say I was with you until you found your mother.
Gina, Rosalie.
Yep.
Was an honor serving both of you.
I'll just have you with us.
Definitely two of the most unique captains I've ever had. And admittedly some of the best. Darren. It was interesting knowing you.
Come a lot farther than almost dying on a ship in a captain's room. Drinking our lives away thinking we're gonna die.
And I am gonna hope that you go a lot further. If the Rumos name ever touches Saltmarsh again, it'll bring a smile to my face.
I'm gonna reach into a pouch. Pull out just a little bit of suit. For the road?
For when we reach our destination. We might not get there with
You
it.
still have that stuff?
Just a little bit. You want some?
No.
Alright.
Well, no time like the present, I got a crew to reintroduce myself to.
Hi, Captain.
Perfect.
Walks away.
All right.
And I
Gonna
assume I
scooch,
join you
'cause that-
guys.
You guys, well, hang on.
That's up to
You guys, did you say you give him Sood or did you give him Rapture Weed?
Rapture Week.
There you go. Sood is the one in fucking Taldori.
Yes.
We were playing Critical Role at the start of this game.
You guys, though diverging paths,
Spice?
make your way into Waterdeep. And did you give Cyrus your ship?
Yeah.
Cyrus takes both ships.
What?
No.
Oh,
Cyrus takes one ship.
we only have 2 ships here.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
The
Cyrus
bed
takes
and
one of his
breakfast.
ships.
I may or may not have stolen one of your cannons.
Oh.
No. I will hunt you down.
Just been
It
replaced.
will hunt me down.
It's just been replaced.
By like a wooden mockery. And when you hunt me down, you see my boat has like 8 of them.
You mass manufactured them at this
Yeah.
point.
How many does Cheetah have on her ship?
Of
I
which
think
type?
4.
are we talking about?
The brass
Flamethrowers.
ones.
Yeah.
You would have like I think 4 of
I
them.
think it was 4.
4 of them.
So you have 3.
Oh, you actually do this?
There are 3 in one of the cannons that was
That
on
is
damnation.
literally one of my character
Sheena,
flaws.
you go over towards the ship after talking to Ayla, and the 2 of you make your way over towards your crew. Some of them are still in the ship, and they kind of greet you back. They're very happy to see you all again, and they're smiling and whatnot, and they're kind of moving you along, and things are a little bit off. And you turn towards them. They seem very nervous, and you're like, "Wait, what's happened?" And you look around, and you see 3 cannons, and you look over to the edge of your ship, and you just see Cyrus sailing off in the distance. And it's just this moment of Cyrus just kind of smiling back. At least we'll see each other again.
Did he take a cannon?
So it would.
And like as we're going, you literally see flames spew from the front of my boat into the water.
Let's be fair. Call it retirement.
And
I'm gonna have to make a new one, I guess.
on the ship sailing off into the sunset into Waterdeep, that is where we're going to end tonight's game. And Ghost of Saltmarsh. Wait, we got to do the
Oh,
goodbye.
You didn't even open it all the way.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Thanks, guys, for joining us for this game and campaigns left and right.
Yep.
We are going to do a couple of epilogue games, but also prologue games.
Because.
Don't know what to call them yet, because we're going to be moving into Tomb of Annihilation. And that is
Oh,
our
shit.
next game. We're going to have the party be starting at level 10, and we're going to have some characters, some new characters, some old characters, some even older characters, and new shit. However, in
Some
order to
timid
set up,
characters, some bold characters.
we got some stuff to wrap up for Ghost of Saltmarsh and stuff to set up for Tomb of Annihilation. So there will be some games coming out. Okay, so there's this episode that you're watching right now, and this game is going to be the last game. The next games in the future will all be streamed. They will no longer be pre-recorded and all of that aspect.
Even the setup games?
Ways away.
Even what?
Even the setup games? Or are we going to record the
rapid fire.
setup?
Yes, the prologue, epilogues,
Okay.
whatever games are going to be live streamed.
Okay.
And those games will be on Arcade, and they will likely, we haven't set a time yet, but it'll be a time.
We're gonna figure
We'll let
we're
you
gonna
know.
figure it out.
But this is the last pre-recording.
It's also going to take us a
game.
while to get to the point where we're going to be playing those games.
Once we've actually caught up with the time in which this episode has been released.
Yes.
So we're talking about this.
Well,
We did a whole reset.
No, that's
no,
true.
no. We're not guessing when that's going to be. We're just saying once.
Fuck you!
Now we have to restart the whole recording.
Now we have to reset the whole game. But regardless, the next episode will be live,
The meme
and
is
we hope
dead.
to see you there. In which we will be moving into Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So
Are,
thank you
are we
guys.
giving them any hints
Any hints of what?
about what?
as to what's going on?
Nope.
No?
They'll see it in the next
They'll
one
see
anyway.
it in the
I
Anyways,
really want to give them a hint.
That is the end of the game, and that is the
I'm ready to
end
get my hand.
of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Thank you guys for joining us.
Where were the ghosts?
There were none, apparently.
It was the ghost, bitch.
Tharizdun was the ghost. Oh. Thanks guys for joining us on this awesome adventure, and we hope to see you next time. That's the end of the game.